She said be there in a few.
Okay. Hey, on W. Hold on 1 minute. Let me use the restroom real quick. Let me drop this. Drop the link for you while I use the restroom in case somebody come in. I go lovely. Oh, lovely coming. Okay. I dropped the link. I'm gonna run to the restroom right quick. In case somebody come in, I'll drop the link for you. Oh, I guess I should have waited, huh? Forgot about it.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Hi. Yes, it's a lot going on.
Don't be like no choice. Lexi, she's coming. Where Cassandra go? Cassandra, where you go? Do I have a? I got a one. Do I have a window open?
Hold on, I might have something playing still. I think it might have been because I had a YouTube still open.
Oh.
Okay, here I am. I'm back. Yeah.
Much?
Yeah.
Are you in the clouds much? Come on down. Hey, Nadia.
Nadia. Hey.
Do you still have something open?
let me check. Let's see. Let's see.
We got something. One of us got something up.
Let me see. Let me put mine on it and see if you still hear it. Where am I? I'm lost. Now you got me lost. Gosh dang it! Can you hear me? I don't know how this works. It might be the background in. Oh goodness. Okay. I'm gonna try. This is weird. I'm gonna log off. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey, love Blake.
That's weird. That's weird. Let's try that again. Let's see. So, oh, okay. Maybe I don't need to. But I hope if I show up with double windows, because it's asking me to start all over again. Can't.
Okay.
Let's see. Enter broadcast. I'll put it on mute. See what happens.
You're gonna have to.
Oh, now.
Okay, one of them fall off.
Okay.
Well, it came back.
I'm gonna leave.
It may be me.
I actually saw. I saw two of me. Love Billy. Hi Nadia. Okay. Add. Am I echoing anything?
Yeah, you're repeating double everything you said.
I'm gonna totally log out. Try again.
Let me think it's back. You want me to try? Oh well. Yeah, somebody. Yep, there was double trouble.
I think I'm back.
Hey. I'm telling you, the dog scared me.
Funny though. Okay, so how's the sound quality?
It's good now.
Okay, good. All right, we're back.
Well, I think I. Okay, it didn't do it that time. No, okay. So, little Blake, Nadia, what y'all up to? It's clear. Okay. Close my door.
Yeah, it is disrespectful, Nadia. I actually saw two of me. I don't think that'd be good for anybody. So
That's a lot to handle.
yeah, I've been told. But there's only one, and he broke the mold.
Yeah, don't need no two of you. I don't know. Yep. Munch, are you up there in the cloud? Mm-hmm. I know. Oh, Miss TR, Miss TR told me to tell you about her strawberries.
You know what? I have. You know what? Let's hear this. I haven't been in contact with anybody. I feel like a complete turd, and I feel really bad. I hope she got use some this year because I ended up with like one plant that I'm trying to salvage for the winter time. I didn't get out one strawberry. I'm so mad. But I saved one plant and it looks like it's trying to grow. So before the frost comes in, I want to see if I get alive in the house. So we'll see. But I hope I'm well and she got some strawberries.
Is it doubling again? It sounds like
I don't know. I don't know. I don't hear anything.
is it me?
It's not a bad
Yeah,
I don't hear an echo.
you don't?
No.
Anybody else hear? You say no.
I don't hear it. Maybe my headphones might make a difference. Maybe could be bad headphones.
You gonna try it?
Yes. Hold. I'll be right back.
Unless you think it's me.
No, you're not echoing. I hear you clear. One.
Okay. Much. If I had my phone, I would text much. Oh, come on down here and chit chat with us. Cassandra, are you in the clouds, or did you? I know she said she would be back at 10 my time. Did she say 10? So who's live tonight already? I know I seen Tracy and
Okay. Can you hear me?
Wani. Okay. Yeah. It's clear.
All right. I went to my wireless, so I guess it was the headphones. Problem solved. Okay, I'm listening.
Lil Blake said NYW sounds like a bad DJ. Like, can you hear me?
Yeah. I miss you guys. Shoot. Funny.
Yeah.
There is
we had
so
been
much
together
going
in
on.
a while. I know, crazy.
I just like
For
to
a
put
little
a
month,
disclaimer.
boy, I tell you.
Munch bar, if you're in the bushes, come out. Come out, honey. My dog's looking at me like, how dare you be in the house and I'm outside looking at you. But she's not like, she just gets like, she just overwhelms me. She's like a, what do you call it, adhesive dog. She's with me at all times. She will follow me everywhere. And sometimes she gets underfoot and I'm trying to bake something. I know it's late, you guys, but I want a turnover. I'm making a turnover. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's awake. I thought I had the rest of the night to myself. Dang it. Okay. I'm still scratching, love boy. Come on now. I got the good headphones in.
Penelope.
Oh yeah, she's like, I wish that you could show pictures and stuff because I got this chair in the back where my kitchen door is, and I sometimes sit out there on the porch in the backyard and drink my coffee, and she'll jump on there and she'll just be looking in the window, sometimes be scaring the crap out of me. And she just sitting there like, how dare you leave me out here? And you could see her on this because it's like a pub type chair, so it's a high chair, it's not really low, and you can see her looking over the I got a counter, trying to see over the counter to see if I'm there. But I just need a little break before I go to bed.
And
yes.
What's his name? Onyx on the pillow, sleep.
Oh, she's so cute.
Like for real, for real.
It's just as far as Soraya, you, I have to say, could you please get off my pillow? She woke up and she opened her
Have she
eyes when I said that.
have you
She
ever
just,
given her a separate pillow and she's gotten on her? I'm curious. There's a reason why I'm asking.
yeah, but as soon as I get ready to lay on my pillow, she gets off the pillow I put down for her, and she wants to she get on mine. Like,
It's
and then
either
I
a
wake
pillow.
up and she's laying across from me like that.
You gotta
It's like,
test it to see if the pillow. Because DCOP, it could be the pillow itself, or she just love you that much she wants to, your scents on that pillow. You know what I mean?
it's got and she did, I mean, she will go to sleep so fast and just look so comfortable. But I and put her on her pillow. I would pick her up and put her on the pillow. And as soon as I try to, puff it back out and flip it, because I don't want my face on where she laid. Um, and I get up there, and I be damn, she beat me. She beat me back to the pillow. I said, "Are you kidding me? Please move from, get off of my pillow."
It might be a possession thing, you know, a dominance thing, because she knows you're on it. So that's where the pack leader is. So she might be a beta in her head,
Oh,
you know?
oh my goodness. And I'd be like, okay, I'm not fast enough, I guess, to get on my own pillow. Oh my goodness.
She's
And
a
then
cutie, though.
when it's time when it's time to go to bed, I've never had a dog. I haven't had that many dogs, but to sleep under the cover, under. She goes all down, like in the middle of the bed, under the cover. And
Like a
that's how
cat.
she sleeps. Oh, do cats sleep like that?
Yeah, cats, and
I
I
don't
know
know.
chihuahuas because I've had chihuahuas before. They'll get all in your bed like they own it, and they'll be like midway either by your calf muscle or your feet, just sitting there like it's normal.
Or but it's so, I mean, it's dark and they don't get hot. I mean, I have a comforter on here. It's not light. It's not like it's just a sheet or anything. It's a comforter, and she sleep all
Well,
night up under there.
I think it's a
I'd
small
be
dog
like,
thing because he be out in the body. Well, when he was alive, he used to sit in a window when the sun came in, bathing like a cat. It might be a small dog thing.
hmm, she's the only one that I know. Hey, Cassandra, you're back.
And
That's the
he's
only one that I know because I said, oh, okay.
none of the other dogs do it.
I'm like,
Just Onyx.
mhm.
Hmm.
I don't know where she got that. Because I'd be like, come from under there. You're going to smother. She'll go right back up under there. I
That's an
say,
independent
okay.
dog.
Like, sure.
She said, "I do what I want."
I guess so. Is that your dog bark or somebody else's dog? Because you know my
No,
dog
that's
started bark.
the neighbor's dog, unfortunately.
You know my dog was gonna start barking. It was like Onyx
They
woke up
heard
talking
that
about.
though.
Mhm. One of them did bark. Oh, you back,
Okay.
Cassandra? Okay.
It was like a gang of dogs that one goes off, then the other one goes off, and the other one. And my dog tried it a few weeks ago and she got snatched in the house because she be bailing too. I even caught her out bailing at the freaking moon. And I thought she was crying or something. And I look and she's sprayed out on the ground, just looking up at the moon, just hollering. And then I was like, are you serious? And then she just jumps back up and runs in the house. But I don't know if they're communicating with each other because seriously, there's, well, to be honest, something went off. It sounded like maybe a tire bust. It was a really loud noise, and one dog went off. Then the next one went off. But these particular dogs that are going right now, they be going at it. I don't understand it. It drives me crazy. Oh, I thought they stopped. Nope. What was I thinking? So I really, unless I'm asleep, but then I've caught her barking outside sometimes. And sometimes she just wants to be outside. And I'd be like, for real? Really? You know? I'd be talking to my dog. Hi, sweetie. Oh my goodness, she's just too cute. She's like, really? Really? You just see this dog.
She jumped up, came over here. Look, she looked mad.
She do. She's so cute. She's rolling her eyes. You need to watch. You should watch them. And it's your dog is rolling her eyes. Ah.
You mad because I woke you up? I didn't wake you up. You came over here. Yeah.
Aw, she's too cute. With her little purple collar. She is adorable.
Look at it. Don't be standing up here sulking. Go on, lay back down. You took my pillow. Bye-bye. See you later.
Bye, Onyx.
She won't. Oh, she's trying to be stubborn. She won't even move. I guess she said, you woke me up.
It's true. She's off to the side, but I see her kind of looking.
Yeah.
Now I'm up now.
Look. Oh,
the elusive and exclusive Cassandra. Hi. Hey, Onyx.
You smile, say, I'm not here. Look, she's like, hell no, I ain't finna smile.
You see her? I told you. She rolled her eyes.
Hey, Munch Bar.
Oh, my God.
They had a Munch Bar.
Munch Bar, hi. She is
mad?
She got two. She got two. I know. Look at her face.
She got what the two? She won't even move. Okay, there then. What you doing?
Doggy-tude. I'm gonna have to get the goodies tonight. I'm feeling. Yeah.
What you been doing?
A lot of dogs.
Got a lot. Yeah, I hear.
I'm telling you, something went down. These dogs. Yeah, they are. They will let us know. I mean, we have just 1, 2, 3 houses. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4. Just right within 3 to 4 houses, there's 5 dogs. Just where I'm at, including my dog. And then there's dogs up the street. And then there's this guy. He has dogs. It's a lot of dogs on just this particular street, but the street over is where the hellhounds are, and they never shut the hell up. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe their owners is deaf because I can't do it.
I know it. I couldn't stand my dog to be barking all the time. They definitely are got annoying little voices. You doing okay? Good, Munch. You get something to eat, or you got to get something to eat. Got to eat. Yeah, much.
Whew, Lordy. I think I am gonna take a goodies.
Oh, you
Yeah,
got
so
you get the headache.
I found a huge. I went to Walgreens and I found this huge. Like usually you'll get it and it'd be like 10 in a pack, something like that. But I found one. It was like 50 in a pack. I snatched that sucker up. I was like, yes, I hit the jackpot. You know, I'm serious.
Oh, of
Okay,
the goodies.
the goodies,
Of the
yes,
goodies.
the
Oh,
goodies, yes. I put some in my car. I got it in my purse, my
I
uniform, my
know.
pocket. They're everywhere, just in case. In my
That's
wallet,
it.
because
You
they're
don't have to
thin
search too
slips,
far.
you know?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. I miss a TR didn't show up.
Oh,
Yeah, Munch.
Miss
We love you.
TR.
We love
We love you too much,
you.
Bar.
Yeah, sure.
I love
Mm-hmm.
beef hot dogs. It's especially like the crunchy, the ones that have the skin that snap. It's something about it. It's so good.
No, I'm glad you ate something. Yeah.
Child, I'm completely going off my diet. I am so guilty, but you know what? I'm not on a diet. I'm refraining from snacking and refraining from the sweets. But you know what?
Hey,
Puff
Quiet Storm.
pastries is not the same. Hello, Quiet Storm. If I didn't say hi to everybody, hello, Munch Bar, Cassandra, sincerely, hey, Quiet Storm,
Yeah,
and of course, Lovely.
yeah. All the people. Quiet Storm. I said hi to Nadia. So, Blake, what you been up to? You feeling okay? Let's see. What did you say? Yours. Mm,
Hey, Munchie, how you
Oh.
doing?
Yeah, yeah. Definitely just out it. Don't worry about it. Hey, quiet, Missy. Who's missing? Purple and Toya. I was seeing Latoya. Yeah, I think that is somebody else's chat.
You know what, Nadia? I saw I saw your one of your videos for the Castile soap. I don't know if it's been I forgot the term you used when you have to ripen the soap, I guess, but I think I'm gonna have to order some of that because I actually use a Dr. Bonner's, I believe, Castile soap, but it's liquid, and I would love to try it in a bar. I actually grew up on that soap, so I was like, oh, ooh, much bar. M1W, I'm doing it. I just to get myself together. And you know what, much bar, we all go through something, and we have to like relax, settle down, gather yourself, and just start all over. That's all you can do. You can't dwell on too many things for too long. It'll just eat away at you. I'm glad you're getting yourself together too. I'm glad to hear that.
Gotta go quiet. So.
It's been a while.
Hmm.
No, I was just
Yeah,
saying it's been
miss.
a while.
Mhm. Let's see. I forgot Miss TR. Yeah, Miss TR.
Miss
Yeah.
TR, TR.
Mhm. I was surprised she came. She came on late last night. It was late and she popped on. Just feel young again. And you feel young again. That's okay. You are young. Right, probably old as dirt. No, 25 ain't old.
Oh my goodness. I'll give you a little secret. Much bar. I have a son who is 24. So you're not old, trust me.
No, you're not old. Not at all.
But I
Age.
say to myself, do I want to go through my 20s again? You know what? I had a blast in my 30s. It was off the chain. Oh my goodness. And that's a whole nother story. I didn't know what the hell was going on in my 20s. I'm not even playing. But, my 30s hit, I was like, yes.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, like 20s. I don't know about 20s. Oh my goodness. Hey Zero, how you doing?
Zero. Hello, Zero.
Oh, I'm gonna tell what purple you. My lunchbox is purple. They fight the whole time anyway.
Oh, that's very sweet. Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm says, Munch Bar, I love you, sweetie. I've heard your name in the streets. I don't know what's going on, but don't allow people that don't know you. Let me say it again. Don't allow people that don't know you to define you. You're great, and I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, Zero,
That's
the
right, much.
indefinite.
She cannot catch. She always want to be. No, she ducked her head. I was trying to show. She's still here in my face.
Who? What? Because I'm trying to go back. Oh, she's still looking at you like, really?
Right here. And then when I tried to turn it around, she ducked her head. Y'all couldn't see her.
That's a smart dog. That's a smart dog. Munch Bar. Sometimes,
Yeah.
you know what? Sometimes people don't understand you, and I wouldn't say you in itself, but sometimes people don't understand other people in the way, how they're trying to talk, trying to express things. And I see sometimes that you have difficulty trying to say what you're saying and they misinterpret it. But I understand where you're coming from, but you shouldn't let yourself get down because, you know, you are a nice person. You had good intentions. And I just want to let you know that I wasn't judging you in any way. I think you're a great person, but I just don't think people understand where you're coming from. And that was really what was going on. But sometimes
sometime, Munch Bar, you got to understand who the people you're dealing with. And I think maybe you had a problem with that and you didn't understand they didn't say too many nice things to you. And I felt that wasn't right. Do you get what I'm saying, Munch Bar?
Yeah. Yeah, she gotcha. Mm-hmm.
So I tell you a story. My youngest son, he is so friendly and he's so welcoming, and he wants to give hugs to people because in his heart he really means it, you know. But what he found out, and he's still learning, that everybody that smiles at you, everybody is not your friend, So they realized that he really wanted to be friends with them, and they took advantage of him, and it just hurt my heart because as children and as adults, you want to have relationships and you want to have friends, but some people see that you're so pure and genuine that you don't know that they're not truly being your friend as you are being their friend. Much far they take advantage of you. So we came up with this term, and I know you probably know this because you're grown, but you got to really look out for nice, nasty people. I'm not even playing, Munch Bar. There's people that will all day smile in your face, but you got to think, if someone would ask something of you or allow you to say something because they're saying it, or is that someone you really want to be around, or is that truly a friend? That's sometimes you have to step back. It's like, is this person really good for me? Because would I do the things that they're doing or saying in real life? And there's no judgment on you because look, I'm a woman of a particular age. Shout out to, iBabe. And even I make mistakes and think people are my friends, and you still are learning who are your friends and who are not your friends, who are associates. You get where I'm going? People you might just work with or just go to school, but deep down who really cares for you and who are your friends. That's what I mean by that. We all
Yep.
go through this. You can go at any age. I don't know. Am I wrong, DCOP? I don't know. But
No, you're right. You're right.
it,
And like Zero said, that song, they smile in your face, and all the while they won't take your place.
thank you, Zero.
Backstabbers.
That is perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's
iBabe
some
is very
people on,
funny.
there's people on here that just want you to do their dirty work for them. That's why they want you around them. And you just got to, you learn. You live and you learn. Just don't be so quick to. And I know you call yourself, excuse me, you call yourself trying to fix things between the two people, the two groups of people. But and with YouTube, you're not going to be able to do that. Let them do that themselves. I don't think it's possible. Let them fight. If they're gonna fight and force an order, let them do it. What do you say? Gosh, I've been social distancing. Yeah, I haven't seen them in a while.
Can
Corona.
you
Yeah.
follow the Munch Bar?
Hmm? What do you say, MYW?
I'm sorry. I was wondering, Munch Bar, are you able to call your friends? Because Munch Bar, I'm sure they'd love to hear from you. I just think that sometimes you got to get in touch with some of the people you know, and especially offline of YouTube and social media. And it's not a judgment against you, but you know what? With this Rona, a lot of things, a lot of stuff has changed a lot, and I get that. And I have friends and relatives in different states, and I just can't get up and just visit them, the way I want to. But you got your messenger and the telephone, and there's a message. Oh, well, there's a message from Quiet Storm. Munch Bar is younger than me only by 2 years, but you're just being you, happy and wanting everyone to get along and be happy. Meanwhile, they're beefing and want you to take sides and put you in trouble. And I agree, Quiet Storm. I agree,
Yeah.
but it's just as long as you remember you in school and there was like a particular group of people that just want you to follow them no matter what they did. And as soon as you didn't do what they did, then they kind of turned on you. And a lot of people that act certain ways, like, okay, I would say, and maybe I'm assuming too much in this chat, we are like mind thinkers, right? But when you get in another chat, if you think about it, much part, if we were in some of the places that you frequent, and it's not a bad thing, do you really think, we would be like mine at that point? So people only want to be around people who think like them. And much part, I know you don't think of like a lot of people on YouTube. Does that make sense, Munch Bar? Because it's fun, but I think you think, and tell me if I'm wrong, and it's okay to tell me if I'm wrong, that it's for you, it's fun. And a lot of times I get on YouTube for the fun, but you're into the role and it's fun, but then, within that chat, that's that small little world right there until you get out and then you see how people really feel, and you had no idea you were dealing or, actually perceived that way. And I know you're not, Munch Bar, but I just don't think people understand you. And I just wanted to let you know that. And I'm going to say this again, I am not upset with you. I just don't think people understand you, Munch Bar. And it might be good to look around and see in the clouds and see how people really react. Now, you can do anything you want. However, you really need to step back and look and see people's behavior and think, well, is that really who I want to be perceived as? Is that who I want people to look at me as? Because we don't judge you. We know better. And you think about it. Would DCOP be in this chat? Would DCOP or NYW or Love Blake or, Nadia? I'm not just throwing people's name in quiet storms. And we say this out of love, Munch Bar, not because we're trying to tell you what to do. It's just, like I said, I think you're pure at heart and people don't see that, and they need to see that. And you do want everyone to get along, but I feel people take advantage of you, and I think it's wrong.
Love you too. Why did it take so many people to go at her? Strong one. They looked weak. Yes. Yeah, lovely. They did because it took a lot of them against one person, and she hung in there. Sure did. I don't think I would have hung in there. Mm, yep. But yeah, don't let them. Don't let them bother you. You know you go. You know you if you're online, you're gonna see your name. You gonna see people saying crazy stuff. So um, if you go if you're gonna be on here, stay in the clouds. If you when, I'm not gonna say if, I'm gonna say when, because it's not over yet. You know, people gonna be saying mean stuff. Just don't let it bother you.
Love you.
Love you too. Don't let it bother you. Just let it roll off. Yeah. And I know you much. I know you much. You gonna want to do like you did. You gonna want to try to talk and explain to people. You don't have to explain anymore to anybody that you see. You're gonna see somebody. They're gonna call you a troll like they have before. All of that. Uh, don't uh, don't respond. You know you're not a troll. Just let it go. You don't have to explain no more.
I agree, DCOP. You tried, Bunch
Yeah,
Bar, and that's all you could do. And you shouldn't carry no one
that's it.
else's burden. This is not your fight, honey.
It's not your fight. I had over 1,800 something people blocked the other day. You was a blocking fool. Goodness gracious.
Wow.
Mark said she had over 1,800 people blocked. Girl, you was blocking left and right. That's a lot of people blocked in one day. And I remember people said, they're like, oh, she blocked me. She got me blocked. She got me blocked. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, well, you won't have to worry about it.
I didn't
It's
even
their loss.
think really what people were saying in that chat. Like, not very many people. Because if they were wishing death on me, then that's
Mm-hmm.
okay. Because I'm used to it. So, you know,
Yeah.
I had that happen to me in my younger teens. So, you know, I know what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
I've been cyberbullied on several occasions.
Yeah, I remember.
Ever since
I
grade school.
remember.
And I'm still alive today. It ain't gonna shake
They're
me and it
standing.
ain't gonna break me. But you know, I was listening to an individual's live and you know, they said something that was very, very understandable and agreeable that I really need to lurk and not respond or just log off, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. I
And
agree.
you know, I need to, you know, take responsibilities or accountable for my own actions and not to do it again.
You
Yeah.
got it. Yeah. And just, I mean, I think you didn't until you did anything wrong. You know, you was trying to help
Yeah.
who you thought was friends of yours.
Yeah. I thought either
Like
I
I
was
told you,
yeah,
everybody makes.
I think you froze or something.
Oh, did I? Oh, okay.
I thought
What
you
about now?
did. Yeah.
Come on.
Okay.
So,
There.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead, Munch.
But as I was saying, you know, um I thought I was distracting or stalling something. And I literally played checkers instead of chess at the end of the day.
no, Munch Bar. You should not participate in the beef sector games. I must say it, and I
Mm-hmm.
with love. I
Yes, ma'am.
mean, the professionals barely get through this. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah.
Right.
worth getting up there for them to try to tear you apart. And that's not good for the soul, and you shouldn't be stressed out. You get on here for fun. So, it's not about playing
Mm-hmm.
checkers or chess. It's about, this is not for you to participate in that fashion.
Yes,
Have
ma'am.
fun in the chat,
Yeah.
and the beefs that they create, or intentional or not intentional, or not for everyone to jump in. It's like you see someone having an argument, and as long as they're not pulling out guns and tearing the hair out, look, I'm going to observe. Okay. That's what I do. I observe. It doesn't mean that I need to jump into it, but
Right.
I understand that you wanted to do the right thing. And that's what
Yeah.
I think people lost in this whole thing. And I saw that you were trying to do the right thing. However, I'm going to say this again, because it's good to hear your voice. Everybody is not your friend. You know that, honey, right?
Right.
And I just want you, just for your sake, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Just look back and see, like, would I really associate, would I really hang around with these people? Would these people really be my friend off of YouTube? And that's what you got to look at. If you don't look at anything else, I want to keep it as simple as possible. No, nope. I wouldn't be hanging with somebody who would say something so mean and nasty and vile, and then act like it didn't happen the
Hey,
next
Joy.
day.
I understand what
And
you're
then,
trying to say. I know where you're
you see
coming
what I'm
from.
saying?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Because if I was to hear something
Love you
like
too.
that, and even if we weren't friends, and I saw and heard or something like that,
Okay.
guarantee you don't have to worry about me wanting to get to know you or be your friend. Not you in particular, Munch Bar, but I see behaviors of people that I hang with, like people. And even with like people, sometimes people change, or you outgrow them and they're no longer for you. It's you
Right.
have to learn how to identify these things. But I think you are a very nice person. I want to let you know that.
Thank you, NYW. Um, what else? I was dealing with another issue before that because they actually privated they live as well a few days ago, and I don't think anyone knew about it because I tried not to say anything, but I had to say it because that was what on my mind when I first cried about it. So it was way before that other mess had even begin with or had started. So I just couldn't hold the water.
I understand. You can empathize with people because it's something you have experienced similar, so you have empathy. But sometimes people take advantage of your empathy. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you agree with them, or you understand, their intentions is not to. I don't know how to say this because I'm gonna. Just because you empathize with somebody doesn't mean that they're your friends, or they say, "Oh, I feel sorry for you," or "I understand." You can say, "Thank you, I really appreciate that," but you still got to be aware who the people are around you. That's what I mean. Or you decide to participate in on YouTube, that especially.
And you're exactly right. I agree.
Let me catch up with some of these. Love Bake said, Munch, don't go in the panel. Don't become content ever again. Then she said, that's fools talking. Christ don't say, people will have you going in circles and give, and you don't even know why. Arguing with people. Lovely said, true. Love you too, Lord. Love you too. Munch boy also tell them to kiss your ass. Christ
It's
Christ
Lovely.
not your
Well, hey, what's up? What's up, ladies?
Hey,
Hey,
Zero.
Hey,
Hey.
hey. Oh yeah, my thing. First time I heard you talk, I wasn't even sure if you were male or female.
I am a young lady.
Yeah, I can hear.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, you see my not Minecraft, but my Roblox image.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, Roblox is for everyone.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah. I
want
mean,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
play
like,
them games.
yeah,
yes,
like,
playing the
yeah, like what
game.
you,
Well, let me just
yeah. I was like, yeah, what
go
you're,
ahead.
talking about. Like, I definitely, definitely like seen a lot of that. I've definitely dealt with people who I thought were, were cool with me, and then they just turned out to not be cool with me. So it's just like, I just really just look at more like look at their actions. Like that's kind of like how I've been. Like even with my real life, I don't really my circle's like really small. So it's like the few people that are like I consider my friends are still my friends. Like because they have shown me that they are my real friends. I mean, but as far as you too, I think maybe I think that's small too. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't got rid of a lot of people that was cool with. I'm like, I give everybody like the basic amount of respect, but it's up to that person whether they gain more respect from me or take it away. So I mean, it's just like even if they do me wrong, it's like I'm not gonna stop, being me. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I just a learning lesson. I just keep it
Right.
in mind, and then on top of that, and you say like you hang around a beef sector, I mean, maybe you need to change where you're at because obviously it ain't doing you good for your mental health.
Yeah, mental health.
I
I
agree.
yeah.
Cause
I
I
mean,
know. Oh, what you say?
oh, sorry. Go on. I was go on.
Uh, I was saying like I've been like in a similar sector. It was like how black sector. Even though I never personally got into beefs, I've seen a lot of beefing and and I would support people who I thought were cool and all that, and turned out should never did it, but like I said, it's a learned lesson. And once I moved out of there and moved into different spaces, I didn't really see any of those problems anyway. So I didn't see any of those problems after I moved in different spaces. And kind of like the beef sector, I was like thinking like I thought like pretty much every sector like beef, but I didn't even know there was a beef sector until like I think I came in like channels like DCOPs and like Miss B Time. I think it was Nadia's channel too that I found out about it because I didn't know there was a beef sector. I thought like your sector was just beef. I didn't know there was a personalized channel, personalized sector for beef. But
Yeah. And you
yeah, because
you you got all different kinds. You got all different kinds is what I noticed.
yeah, yeah, it's like yeah, I know it's like a lot of them they do a lot of beef and it's just like I mean, it'd be something you would think would not beef. Sometimes you think wouldn't beef, but they would beef. But they're beef. I'm like, wow, it's crazy. I mean, it'd be rare you find sectors that don't beef. But I mean, you have to be willing to look for them though.
Right. And you know what? And those who want to point fingers and say that I'm messy, the majority of this sector, and I'm gonna say the beef sector, is messy. So you
Yeah,
can't point it. Woo!
I mean, I would say like yeah. If you're the beef sector, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't think nobody can point no fingers at anybody in that sector.
Exactly. The hypocrisy of it all.
Let me
Yeah.
let me read the
Hard.
rest of the
Okay.
hmm?
Mm,
What you say? They want, uh, it's a
Yeah.
quiet storm
I'm
says
sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you read first because I got something to say about Quiet Storm said because I laughed and then I'll just
Oh,
respond.
oh, okay.
okay. You want to read? I got this cough and I keep coughing. You want to read the
Okay.
comments? The rest of it? Okay.
Let me see. Let me see where we stop off
The
at.
one that The one that says, "No, you don't munch bar." You said,
It says, no, you don't, Munch Bar. Your life isn't a game. This is entertainment, which I agree. Do not think about that's the new, and I'm tired of the word narrative. I'm tired of the word period with a T. Okay. I am
"See,
tired of
yeah,
chess and checkers.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Like period. Period.
Oh,
I
they
can't
must use them words to death.
I
They
can't
do.
use that.
yeah, they don't wore it out.
I can't count
There's
it.
some
They wore
words
it
I
out."
cannot use anymore. However,
Mm-mm.
you Munch Bar, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You got to I see you going back to the hypocrisy, but when we go into the beef sector, this particular part of YouTube, this is their speciality. Okay. And we're all messy because that's why we're in here, because I'm not going to sit there and say I'm not messy because I get a good key. But here's the lesson. Do you want to be part of the content?
Yeah.
Or do you want to be a subscriber?
No.
Do you want to be
Subscriber.
a subscriber? Exactly. And that's how you got to look at it before you say, I want to say something in a chat. It's not that you're scared and, it's not that, this is really an entertainment for me. And, I just want you to look at it and have your laughs because, you get so many endorphins from laughing. I love to laugh, and I
Yeah,
think you do too, Munch Bar, right? It's funny stuff going on over
it
here.
is.
But it's not worth it. And I'll tell you this, at one time, I don't know how long you've been in this sector, but it used to be really, really funny, and it's getting dark, and it's getting to a point where they're attacking subscribers, or some
Yeah,
people are getting too emotionally invested in something that could be fake as heck, just like Love Blake said,
like
and you
dragging
have
and
to
doxing.
learn and dragging and doxing and coming on just to, as soon as a subscriber says something, they're down your throat, because like Quiet Storm said, there are some people who are not mentally stable on this platform. And you got to kind of figure that out. If we want to play some games, let's play Clue. I love playing Clue. Who hit the freaking, who killed, Colonel Mustard with the candlestick. That's what you need to be doing. That's more
Yeah.
fun than actually getting in the chat.
Like
You see what I'm saying,
It's
Munch
all the
Bar?
butler that did it.
all right.
Exactly. The butler did it. But that's what I enjoy is I look and I hear this conversation and this conversation, and then I try to figure out who they're talking about, or I try to predict what's going to happen later. And I get a DCOP. Am I lying? I get a good kiki when I already figure out what they're doing.
Yeah,
It's hilarious. That's what you should do.
Yeah. And you know what? I avoided some videos that I didn't even watch like every video of what they had to say about me, except for one. But that was gonna be the last. So, you know, that was gonna be the last.
And it's okay. How much sweat are you sweating off of that?
Yeah. I heard super. Yeah, I heard super toilet was coming for me, so that's okay.
But then don't worry about it, because all you got to
I
do
mean,
is turn off the app. Okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's what I
I
do.
mean, but much, but I would tell you looking like this. Like, I mean, if like these people get mad at you, do you know them personally?
You.
yeah.
You don't know them personally. There shouldn't be no reason you should be getting this upset about people you don't know that person.
Yeah. I was just really getting upset with really one person, so that was it. So
Okay.
they don't really know the reason why I was crying for real, but I explained it on someone else's platform, and that's when it went dark. So,
Because they look for your weakness,
You see, I don't fuss
even though
with.
you're being genuine. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Decop. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying. You see, I don't fuss with people. When they I have somebody that have made a video about me, and which I made one video, and I told everybody, gonna make a video about me, and you think we're gonna argue back and forth? You're wrong. I don't argue with other people. I don't argue with people I don't know, and you don't
Right.
affect my life any level.
Right.
So you might as well save that time, save your breath, because I'm not gonna do it.
I mean, me most of the time, if I just see it, I'll just laugh because I'm like, oh well. I say, you're saying all this, and it's like, and it's kind of funny because, like, I think they had like one guy did it, and I was like, I didn't even know the dude. I think I just seen him around like a few times. Did like 2 back-to-back videos. I was like, I just got laughed at. I was like, I was like, a lot of. I said, this is good. This is a good story right here. I was like, wow. I said, dang. I said, oh. I almost believed I was the bad guy. Like, wow, I did that.
But doesn't it give you a good kiki? That's the kind of cluckle I get when I be watching some of these folks just cracking up. And sometimes I gotta be quiet because I'm at work. Yeah. But I think it's hilarious. And that's how you gotta look at it much more. There was somebody that said something in the chat, if you guys don't mind, DCOP. There's something Quiet Storm said. She goes, I was just like Munch Bar, and this is very important. Listen to this, Munch Bar. I was always told I was too nice, and I had to learn how to understand and balance people. People will try to take your kindness for weakness. That is exactly the definition of what's been going on and what happened to you.
Yeah, Munch Bar. You can be kind, but you just gotta watch people.
Yeah, but it's not always been easy. It really isn't, to be honest with you.
NYW. Did Cassandra have? Did you? We skipped Cassandra.
Was there one? I'm sorry, Cassandra. I'm gonna look. No. I'm going back. Cassandra. Okay, here's one.
Okay, let me see.
It says.
That's it.
Cassandra Munch Bar, smart people learn from their mistakes, and you learn something. You sound so sweet. Oh, she's right.
I would blush at this point. I would just blush. Thank you.
Oh. And you know what? Love Blake had a good one. If you choose to mod again, if you mod, you can't speak your mind. When they get like that, get like that, put me on the payroll.
I didn't even realize that it was some type of rule to have a mod stick. You can't speak your mind. Oh wow.
No. I think I'll speak for Love Blake. I hope I'm speaking correctly, Love Blake. Sometimes as a mod, even though you might agree with the content creator, because some people are so insecure and foolish, they take their grievances. They can't win the fight with the content creator, so they take it out on the mods. That's one. Okay. So sometimes you just keep it neutral. And even sometimes you got to welcome people into the chat, even though you may have personal feelings about it, but think about it, is it a job? You think about if you worked in a store and normally you would not associate with people, but you still have to give them good customer service, even though you probably never hang out with them, never want to talk to them. But as an employee, you're not really working for them, but as a mod, you're representing the content creator. Now, here's the catch. A content creator may be saying things that make you guilty by association, even though you're not speaking those words or modding for them. And that's when you have to have discernment, Munch Bar, and really think, is this someone that I want to be associated with, or would I do this in my real life? Even though it seems like a game, it seems like entertainment. Sometimes you have to make that adult choice and say, no, I don't want any parts of that. It's not telling you what to do. But you got to look at it all around, because you might be a mod for somebody and they may get dark on you. You be like, I got to go. I can't be part of this. Because then you see how people will beat you up by association. It's true, Munch Bar.
Yeah.
Now it's up to you. You're a grown woman, whether you want to do it or not. I'm not going to judge you, but you got to take some of the heat that
Yeah.
comes with that responsibility of being associated with somebody else.
Right. And you know what? I always said this to, a certain content creator that I do like, when we say, if you can't take the heat, then don't dish it out. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it might be funny to you realize, maybe this is not a funny subject. Maybe it's not the right thing to say. This is something I wouldn't do. I'm going to keep reiterating this that I would do when I close down this app and deal with people. Do I want
Right.
people to look at me that way? And I don't want to sound preachy like your mama or anything like that. I'm just, just like,
Yeah.
just think about it, just think about it and really just, let that settle in.
Right.
Like for instance, you wouldn't if you don't believe in, say for instance, I don't think you would sit in somebody's chat while they talking about kids or
Oh, that's
dogging out
tough.
somebody that can't have kids,
Yeah,
something
that's
like
just
that.
wrong.
Would you not for somebody that does that all the time? Talk about kids
It is wrong,
much?
but at the same time, if someone come for them first, I can understand the pain. And really, it shouldn't matter who started it. What's wrong is wrong. And at the end of the
Okay.
day, I love that individual, but they, I really
I
wanted
said
them to ignore that. Hmm?
not necessarily that person. I'm not necessarily talking about that person because I know what you would say. I'm just saying in general, if you was modeling for someone else, somebody that you didn't know, if you modeling for them, and they talked about kids, drug kids, would you? How would you feel? Would you like modeling for that person?
I understand where you're getting this from. It wouldn't feel right. I know what you're trying to say. It would not feel right. But
So
there's
that's what.
in the sector, majority or some do actually do that every time when we come for like an example. Some people will get accused of talking about fish, you know, because she's like noticeable in the sector. And I'm just using an
Yeah.
example, but they say certain things like she's promoting this, she's promoting that, and you're not putting your little one on like the kids section, the Happy Meal aisle. That's where they need to be, not over here. Gosh.
Mhm. But
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta understand that people use YouTube as therapy. So it's like,
Hmm.
even though they should actually seek real professional help,
Right.
they come on YouTube and it gets worse.
I was like, I don't know these people livelihoods like that, but I know one thing. I know that they probably went through some things in their lives from another parent, I understand that. And they get bashed for certain things and their pictures be found and you know, sometimes I got some embarrassing pictures. Don't worry. Sometimes, I don't like my pictures taken, but I'll be like when I be on my phone or something and somebody randomly taking a picture of me, I was like, don't take my picture. I'm not camera ready. Ugh.
Which part?
Me, even if somebody were to like try to dox me, it wouldn't be much you could find on me anyway. 'Cause, yeah,
Yeah.
in order to like try to find information, you have to find people who knew me when I was
Right.
younger and all that. You got to do a lot of digging, and I doubt you would find anybody. And I don't even know where some of the people are at. So,
Right.
and
As
as far as social media, barely gonna find anything that you can actually use.
Right. You're exactly right.
So it wouldn't even matter. I mean, you know what? The only thing you probably could do is like find my government name, and I wouldn't even really care that much because I don't even really even. I really only use that for like business and a business like work or something like that, and
Hey,
that's
Purple.
that's pretty much
I
it.
didn't see you come in. Yeah. Uh,
But
oh,
but
hey,
yeah,
Wanda,
yeah, for
you getting behind
uh,
all the comments.
uh, yeah, but yeah, before I
That's what they.
go,
I was saying. You tell me.
yeah, I'm
I'm
out of here.
sorry.
But
Hear me?
I'm sorry. I'm
yeah,
tearing up this streusel. I'm
A
sorry.
strudel.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, 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 no. It's real puss pastry. I got
Oh,
a little apple, rhubarb, strawberry, blackberries in it. It's really good.
sounds
Okay,
like a
let me
Danish
get back
dish.
to the comments.
Sounds like a
Okay, let me
Danish.
see who. Okay, so we'll get back to Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm. Someone told me Tree tried to come for me a couple of times, and guess what? I didn't know her because I don't watch her. I've seen my name and literally ignored her. Then she disappeared and went to someone else. Good point, Quiet Storm. If you don't respond, let's say it together. If you don't respond, they have nothing to say. Okay. And then
Right.
Munch Bar, you say
Yep.
exactly, Quiet Storm. And then Purple Love, hey, Purple Love, y'all go to bed. And then
Hey,
difference,
Purple.
be the difference clothing. Hey, be the difference. Hey, at Purple Love, and not be the difference. Acknowledges Nadia, and then Cassandra says hi, and then here, be the difference clothing. She says at Munch Bar, just stay in the light. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And then Quiet Storm says again, I can only be me, so I pick up who I respond to and who I watch. Choose you. Munch Bar, choose you. Okay, because these people are not you and they're not like you. They're not likewise as you, like people that you like. You may
Right.
yeah,
sympathize and empathize, but they're not people you normally would associate with. And I'm going to
Right.
be a little forward. If you met some of these folks in person, I guarantee you they would not be friendly to you like you think. Okay?
Right. Right.
yeah,
Never, if it's social media or real life, choose you, honey. Okay? Allow
Mhm.
anyone to take out of your comfort zone. Don't ever let anyone take you out your comfort zone. So you got beat up so bad 2 times in a row, Munch Bar, for someone else.
Mm.
But are they trying or attempting to be on other people's plans? Let's think. Let's marinate on that.
Not
Have
really.
they tried to be on other people's panels other than their friends? Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm gonna say it again. Allow and do not ever allow anyone to take you out of your comfort zone. You're no one's puppet.
all
All
right.
right. Okay.
Right.
And then they're playing in the chat. And then Quiet Storm says, Love Blake, where you go, don't leave me. Stay woke. And then they're just acknowledging each other. So that's a very good point, Quiet Storm. I agree wholeheartedly what you're saying.
yeah.
And you know what? If you were a soldier, I would want you there because you want to f somebody up. I know you going to do. If you are ride or die, okay. But you need to know who to be a ride or die for, Munch Bar. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, right. I was gonna say some, say the same thing, same something similar earlier. I was like saying like there ain't no really no signs but your own, cause he ain't like doing that whole size thing ain't gonna work for you real well, especially if 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 the people on that side of your own ain't even really for you.
Exactly.
But I'm about ready to go. But don't let these people get to like I said, all you might need to do is have a change of space and just change of who you be around.
Right.
Yeah, I would say just follow people's actions, not what they tell you.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
Good point.
I
All
mean,
right.
at
Well,
the end of the day, I hate no one, but
yeah. Yeah.
in some occasions it can get annoying.
Oh yeah, I definitely understand that. But I'll see y'all ladies later. Thank y'all thank you for having me on the panel, DCOP. It was nice talking to y'all. We'll be
All
in the
right.
chat.
You too. Take
Good
care.
night, Zero.
Good
All right.
night.
Take
Good
care.
night.
Purple, what you talking about? I'm gonna have to change the title of this.
I'll change it to what?
I don't know.
I still got that song stuck in my head.
Mm,
I said I still got that
what do
song
you say?
stuck in my Pacify her. You're getting on my nerves to love her. You're getting on my nerves. You don't love her. You don't love her at all.
Wow. Okay,
Okay.
then.
Song by Melanie Martinez. Pacifier.
Okay. Pacify her.
Yeah,
Okay. That's pretty.
it is.
There's word. That's you made my dog come back over here. You see her? She
Yes.
came back over here. She told me, who is that singing?
I want her to turn around. She look like she's trying to get your attention. That is so funny. She's like, "Is it okay? Is everything all right?"
Like I'm late, but I'm here. I was singing that. It's okay. That was a pretty song. Did you like that song? Pacify. Oh, much can sing. I know you can sing much.
I can. You know, it runs in the family.
Oh,
Oh, much.
what you laughing at?
You know what? When Duchess has another gong show, why don't you think about getting on there? I mean, he's not doing it anytime soon, but
I don't think
I
he
would
would
love to
want.
hear you.
I don't think he would want me over
No,
there.
that's not true. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
he'll take anybody that he take anybody. If you got a talent and you sing pretty good.
Thank you.
You got to not cut yourself out of you blessed with a voice to sing.
You know what? I had some friends telling me that too.
Mhm. I was really shocked.
Thanks.
Mhm.
And that's not bad. You know what? That's something. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would do that. I mean, everybody go sing. Everybody gives a chance, and I mean, I'm not saying go jump on Duchess's live, but I mean, that's somewhere you can go sing. There's a lot of singers in this sector. Yeah, I didn't know
Right.
you could sing Munch Bar.
It,
Shoot,
it,
you
it
show them
runs.
what you
I
know.
Yeah, it runs in the family.
Nice.
all I know she likes to play games, but
I do.
I didn't know she sings.
I like I like to play
Mhm.
video games, computer games, app games. You know, and
Yeah.
that's the only thing that kind of actually helps me with my You know, when I sometimes get emotional, it helps me.
Mhm. Yeah, okay. Well,
Yeah.
hey, B Town. Go B Town. Who got one more? If Miss TR popped up, we done made it. We have everybody.
I mean, we have a whole reunion tonight. Hey, Miss
B-Town.
B-Town. Hey, Miss TR.
Everybody. Let's see. Only one we're missing is Miss TR. I'm surprised Latoya came on. Miss TR. She popped up. What was that? Night for last? She popped up late last night. Where's Lovely say? NYW, no more panels. Hey, B-Town.
I gotta get my sleep.
All the,
that was COVID shutdown panels.
We always in that chat, Munch. We was like, Munch, get over that. Get over that panel, Munch.
I was like, what's the point of leaving? And then, somebody said, oh, no, it's fine. You can stay. I was like, I'm confused. What in the world? Oh my God.
Get your butt over that panel.
I mean, I kind of laughed at it for a second, even when this one individual jumped in and cussed me out. I was like, I don't know who this lady is. What in the world? I don't know you.
Nani was texting me. I was like, I'm gonna get you up on that panel. Get out the whole damn chat.
I was like, what is going on? Like they saying this and that, and I'm like, what's really going on? It's like some people call me all types of liars, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they was. I was like, oh, they get.
I was like, somebody cut off one part what I said on their video, and I'm like, I didn't even know they made a video on me. But let's continue on, cause you didn't watch the whole thing, but that's okay. Cause they were streaming somebody else's live.
Look, Nadia said, Nadia was like, please, Mark, please. Nadia, you're doing the same thing. I said, oh, damn, they tearing her ass.
Like they were responding to the last minute anyway. So what's the point?
It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny then, but it's funny now. We can laugh.
It's funny, yeah. When you text me like,
because I was pissed. I was like, man, if this was anybody else's panel, I would go up there and get them drop their damn link. I go up there and say, Monty, get your ass off this panel. I said, but I just had some issues with Brianna, so I wasn't going up there and ask Brianna drop her link. She probably gonna do me like she did. Who was that? April Walker. Drop down in her chat. She noticed it. She was like, I know damn well that wasn't April Walker in my chat. I was like, nah, I can't. She ain't gonna embarrass me. No, ma'am.
And then, what's the point of looking at people in the chat? Oh Lord. Well, I'm glad she stopped me. I'm glad she stopped me. I really did.
But child, them people was nasty. Much that's why I stay in the bushes. Yeah. Well, she thought she was trying to help things out. She learned her.
Learn from my mistakes, okay? Never to do that.
See, the question is, are you off the YouTube tour? Yeah, she's finished. She better be, Because if I catch you on another count, I'm gonna go up.
Yeah,
And,
much
I
bar.
don't care.
There's some. I think. You
The
know it's funny, DCOP, because you told me about it, and I was like, what? And that was like the weekend I could not really be on.
You can say that and drag the dog shit out of me. That's okay. That is okay.
Yeah, she done learned. She ain't getting on no panel. She gonna stay her butt. She gonna stay off, but she gonna be in the clouds. Go up there and sit with
On those big
Cassandra.
old crowds. You got 700
Mhm.
people
They
watching you.
comfortable. It's comfortable up there in the clouds.
Yeah.
Actually, I stay in the skybox. I got, business class. I'm serious. I enjoy the skybox. Okay, serious.
I didn't know
I
that
only.
person was, go on.
No, you go. Go.
I was like, I didn't even know that person was that famous. Okay.
Yes, but if I think it's who you think I'm talking about, yeah, well known across the YouTube streets. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. But I want to read something so funny. Sincerely, Nadia. Nadia says I was staring at my keyboard like F it, jumping into the fire. And then Love Blake says when you can't get off the panel, SHIT, your computer down, shut it down. Much more, just shut it down. Just be
Yes,
like,
ma'am.
do it. And then Purple Love says, LOL, you learn fast. And Nadia said, I was texting everyone like, text much. DCOP, please text much. Call her.
I was like, I wasn't paying too much attention to that chat until somebody said run, and I'm like, what? That's the only thing I see, like run, you're in the lion's den. I'm like, what? That's the only thing I saw.
No, then Purple said, Nadia, you jumped in head first. I got to see this because this would be the one weekend I didn't see all this. Okay, it wasn't funny then much bar, but I gotta see this now.
Yeah, looking back at it, yeah, it was funny.
Child, you buy you a very comfortable skybox chair from Amazon and sit with us, energy saving folk. Thank you, Nadia.
NYW.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
How can I contact you? Like, gosh, I rarely contact a lot of people, so I'm just saying.
Well, honey, let me think about it. Okay, I'll think about it, and then I give me a day, and I'll think about it. All right.
All right,
I
you
truly
can email
will
me.
consider that.
Yeah.
All right. Put it in the. What is that behind stage? Don't put your email out. Yeah, you can put it in a comment. It's a private chat.
Okay.
Yeah. See what others. Didn't you see me in the chat telling you to get off? No, she didn't see any of us. What? NYW, when you go back, yes, we had them in capital letters, exclamation points behind. Get off of that stage.
No, the funny part about it is half the people are just belittling me because of the way I talk and behavior. And they say, I see the way you move in action. I'm like, what in the world are you talking about? Okay.
I don't think they understood. And you know what? That's what friends do, Munch Bar. That's what friends do.
Yeah.
They're going to tell you when you're right and you're wrong. And they really, I'm so proud of you guys. Seriously.
Yep. I was like, wait a minute. I ain't finna be talking. They ain't not finna be talking like that too much. They got mixed up.
Like, was it death threats or something? Because I didn't see any.
No, it was just that they were talking. They were talking crazy and calling you liars and stuff like that.
I was like, I mean, was I a liar? Because I was confused on that line part. Like what in particular?
Oh, I mean, that's what That's what NYW was explaining to you. They don't understand you because you think a different way. They
Yeah, I
don't
think a
understand.
different way.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Yes,
it's not that you lying.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they don't know you.
Yeah,
They
they
don't
don't know
know
me.
your ways. They don't we know you. We've been in the chat. How long you been in our chat? We know you a little better than they do. And we know you don't just sit and lie and make up stuff.
Exactly.
You're not messy. Yeah. So
I just feel like if they
Town said,
drag me in disagreement, in disagreement, because that's what they don't like. They want you to agree with them.
and that
And I
woman,
get
she
you.
pissed me.
Huh?
I would have
No, you.
broke
That's
her
how I
neck.
felt. So
I would have
that's
broke that woman's neck. That pretty Kimmy. I am
she
still.
she
I, I,
cussed me out for real, and I was like, "Who are you?"
I was like this. I was like this. My eyes and my mouth was like, what the hell? That's why I kept going, Munch, did you know that woman? She was like,
Hell no.
no. I was like,
I
what
don't know.
the hell?
I
She
told her I
said,
said to hell on me, and I
out.
said fuck you too, and that was it. The nerve! I was like, you talking about me hopping on panels?
And,
Look at you.
and what the, you have to see that.
I think
That
I'm gonna
left
have to
me.
check it out, you guys.
It's
I
private.
think I was drunk after she finished. After she finished, I felt drunk.
Yeah, I felt drunk. I was talking drunk, I guess. So you can say that.
No, no, not you. I felt drunk after she finished.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
She cussed like she knew you, cuss
You
you
trying
like
to
she been
threaten me or
knowing you.
something?
I was like,
No. What the girl?
and then when she finished, she said, "Thank you, Bree." I was like, "What the hell?"
Oh my. Oh
And then
my.
somebody, I can't remember who it was, but somebody wrote her a comment, and she said, "Now I feel bad. I feel bad for doing."
You know,
I
there
wanted
was
to
a
say you should.
Yeah, she should have if it was that
Hmm?
bad. Like, really, guys, I'm gonna go check it out because I remember you texted me. I was like, "What the?
Well, they privated
What
the
was
video
that?"
because,
Of course.
thanks to the queen, I thank her for everything. And, she
Uh,
has good wisdom, very intelligent, and, very quiet and
you sure they
peaceful.
didn't put it back out? You sure they didn't
And
put it back
you
out,
should, you should
Brianna?
always respect your elders. That's what I believe as well. But at the same time,
Well,
you got
yeah.
certain ones that can't respect themselves. So,
I'm.
Let's see.
Oh, you gonna do it?
I
Because I
did
was gonna
not
read
want
it
to use all that energy. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. My
because
throat is messed up.
no, it's okay. Miss B Town says, I was so glad when Lady Nika went up there. That's where we left off at exactly from what I heard. And Lovelock said 0. I will block as well as other mods. We don't take it over here. I agree, Love Blake. I wish your mother would. I can't, And then
yeah.
Miss B Town Hester says, I did not want to use all that energy with those women, Lord. Yes, ma'am. I don't know that. Do you know that's just as draining as arguing with somebody in front of you? And do you know how
Yep.
draining that could be? It just takes away your energy. It's I don't know how people do that all the time. And then sincerely says, I like Brianna, but her chat is so brutal. Say it again. Her chat is so brutal. So I sit in the
Yes.
clouds. Child, I put my
It's
coconut water down.
the yeah, the chat. Not her, it's the chat.
and swim right in like Jesus be a bridge. Oh my gosh.
But I did tell her she was phenomenal, and that is the truth. I will say that.
Uh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nadia is funny. I'm sorry. I gotta get it together.
What did she say? What did she
She
say?
said, I like Brianna, but her chat is so brutal. So I sit in the clouds. Child, I put my coconut water down and swim right in like Jesus be a bridge. That is very funny. I'm sorry.
Coconut water is delicious. Okay.
It is very good. It's very good. And then, and then Nadia says, we love you too much. And then B Town Hester, she said,
No.
Town says, yeah, well, I don't like stuff like that. Real life YouTube, you know. Nadia, I would had to put my oxygen on to swing and bang.
I was like, this was some WWE SmackDown crap they was doing. So that chat. Yeah.
Love Lakes.
WWE SmackDown.
Come on down here, Cassandra. Or you down here, you just quiet. You better come on down. We have enough.
This is very funny because Love Blake says, B-Town, the next day, Goddess and about 5 or 6 others did it to her. The names they called her, and ex-mod from here just laughing. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that, Love Blake. See, that's not right. Remember that.
Wait a minute, what?
Naughty B-Town. The next day, Goddess and about 5 or 6 others did it to her. The names they called her and her ex-mod from here just laughing. We're talking about Lady Nika. Okay? What they did. That's wrong. If I'm correct.
Oh, I didn't know about that one. I don't think I remember which one it was. I don't know. But you know what? I still have love and respect for that woman. No matter what.
That's fine. But you got to know who's for you, Much Bar, and who is not for you.
Right.
Okay? You can, you know what? You could love people, but you could love people at a distance. I tell you that. Nadia says, yes, Munch Bar, you lied. You sat up there and said you were drunk. I said, child, they made her turn you. I'm sorry. Hold on.
You know what? I was drunk because I sounded drunk. Okay?
I know, honey. It's not against you, but
insomnia. I still got that. So what?
I said, child, they made her turn you web drinking Lord Mitch. No, she don't drink. So
I drink some whiskey. That's the only thing.
Whiskey. Whiskey.
Then Nadia says turn into typo. So I thought I was just getting super tired, thinking I was like saying stuff backwards.
So is that the only thing I lied about? Because they said I lied about some other things too. Because I was confused. What?
But you know what? I think you were confused. So sometimes your mind gets kind of jumbled up. So you want to say something and then say something else, but you're trying to talk to so many people at once. I could see the situation you were in.
Yeah, because
I thought she was confused. Cassandra said she's laughing at us. I thought she had got confused and thought she was drunk. That's why I was like, oh damn, they don't know.
I felt drunk after that point because I stayed up so long. That's why.
You can't do that. And it's true that you can get those feel. I've done that, being up for hours or like 24 hours or so, and then just feeling like I went and drunk and had a party, like went to the club. I know how you feel. Let me see. I'm getting lost in the chat. Okay, so I'll read this. So I saw you say something to her in that chat. Miss B Town's laughing. Sincerely says, typing and laying don't work. Disrespectful keyboard. And
they bring up the old past of somebody else's lives.
But
they bring up old past of somebody else's lives.
But Munch Bar, what I understand to sympathize with her, but why do you have to be her voice? Do you see what I'm saying? Why you got to be the voice? Because you might be you're a brave person. I got to give you that. You got some, I like that.
Yeah.
But she not doing it. She's staying safe right in that cove of alive of hers platform.
Mhm.
Okay, really, guys?
Because ain't no
Hold
way
on, you guys. Let me put this on mute.
I wouldn't have done that. Okay. Your alarm went off. Yeah, because I wouldn't have, no way I would have gotten up there and those people tore me up to shreds. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. So, uh, you got some guts.
Yeah, I got some guts. At the end of the day,
Yep.
them too, but that we stand far from distance now, and I understand that. So they had to give me up. They did the right thing. And I
Yeah,
just didn't understand at one point, you got a few people making content on me, and I was like, I'm gonna ignore it and not watch it, and that's totally fine. Unless you saying some good stuff about me, I can understand that. But you saying some bad stuff about me and going off and saying, oh, fuck her, and uh, no, I don't like her. She move funny. What the fuck? I'm done. I was like, you got people judging religion, and that's even worse. I was like, I don't judge nobody religion.
Yes, I get Munchbar, we get it, honey. We understand. Okay. Because there's probably everyone in this live right now that likes somebody that someone else doesn't like on this YouTube platform.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you are you're internalizing it as if it's your problem. And that is where the problem is. And I feel like you're taking it. No, because look at it. Look what happened the last two instances. What they attacked you as if they were attacking her. Do you see what I'm saying? She did not get on anyone's live. She rather have them come to her doorstep. But way people, I think, perceived it. I'm not saying they said this, just a perception that she sent you out to do that. Because the people on her chat. Yep.
They kept asking you who
sent me.
And that's why
I went by myself.
That's why they asked that.
No one sent me.
Yeah.
Exactly. We know that.
We know.
But they don't know that. And so they're
did.
judging you because they don't know you.
Because I don't have complete contact with some of these folks, and I don't. I really don't.
And that's true.
Not completely.
However, like there's some friends, I mean, these people, I mean, I don't know if you heard me earlier, they're not going to battle for you like you're going to battle for them. And you got left out there hanging. And if it wasn't for Lady Nika, it would have been worse than that. I mean, that's the honest truth.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to say. And
she did the right thing.
She sure did. She sure did. And that's
when Lady Nika went up there, I was like, whoo, thank you, Jesus. I said, thank you, Jesus. And then I had to say, thank you, Lady Nika. I said like 3 times. I said, thank you. Because I was going to have to just muster up enough strength to go on up there and say, look, Brianna, I know you don't like me, and the feeling is mutual. Just give me that link so I can come up there and get this child from up here.
Yeah, because Nadia says, I grabbed my coconut water, sat back, and wiped my forehead after Nika got her down. LOL. And, I really feel I do not frequent Brianna's chat, but I feel like I would have done the same thing. And I never go in Brianna's chat, just to let you know.
You know what? That was my first time. That was my first time going in her chat. I just want you to know that. That's a fact.
I I'm in the clouds. I'm in the clouds for, and I was like, oh Lord, don't tell me I'm gonna have to go up here and beg this girl for her link after I made a video telling her she lied on me. I don't think she's gonna give me a
Lied
link.
about, lied on you about
She'll
what?
probably throw me down. She probably blocked me, and then we left up to Love Blake and Nadia and B Town.
Because
Oh my
Lady Nita came
Lord.
in there and she said, Munch, get off this panel. And I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus.
of course, Cassandra said, laughing
And I
at all
think
of
what
you.
you know what I think,
You know
you
what?
know,
And
I
after
think
she
what
said
it
that,
was.
that's when I got worried for a minute when she got, got me together and told me to get off that panel. So she was right.
I think what it was, Lady Nika was in the clouds watching, and she was probably reading the chat, and she kept reading us telling Munch to get off the panel.
You
And
might
I
be
think
right.
she took it upon her own. She took her own. I can't talk. Took it up on her own to go on the panel and get Munch and tell her to get off the panel. She said, drop that link. And I was like, oh dang. I was like, oh, don't tell me she gonna go up there and tear Munch up along with the rest of these people. She got up there, she's like, Munch, she said, get off this panel. I was like, oh, thank you, dear.
You know what? I have the most
She,
honest respect for her, and I'm gonna say that I have the most respect for
Lady
her.
Nika. I like Lady Nika. She's really a nice person.
Yes,
I
she
like her
is.
too.
But you have to see it. It was so funny. And if you anybody that was in the clouds and was reading the chat, I'm a person. I read chat. I read everything in the chat. I read whatever anybody type. Um, and she was in the clouds reading the chat. She seen we had so many. We had so many comments from us and much, much. Get off of that panel. Much. Get out of this chat.
And I thought
Much.
somebody said,
Now.
I thought somebody said someone was doing witchcraft on me, in one of the chats or something. I was like, they ain't doing not a daggone thing to me. What in the world?
I,
But I tell you, I was wore out. That chat wore me out trying to.
I was like, you
I'm
texting me that? I was like, is that what they saying in the chat? I was like, oh, good lord.
after that, I was done. I was wore out. I said, who are
Nadia
these people?
says,
What did she
I'm
say?
sorry, DCOP. I'm so sorry. Go on, DCOP. I'm
What?
sorry. I thought you were
Oh
just laughing.
no, no,
Okay.
I
Nadia says, Eve.
was.
I'm so. You know what? I don't have YouTube etiquette. I need to stop.
Wrong.
What?
No, I thought I was interrupting you. I'm sorry,
Go
dude.
ahead.
I really apologize, though.
It's totally
No,
Okay.
fine.
no, I was finished.
Okay. Either way, Munch, you have a good heart. Just protect your energy, love. Work on knowing when to take yourself out of situations. Very true. When people are saying
Yeah.
mean things, let them know by exiting the situation. And don't worry about what they say if you be like, nope, I don't want any part in this. Block, hang up, disconnect, you lose the account, whatever. Don't worry about what they say because they're not really affecting your life. But if you are not protecting your energy, you're involving yourself in that, you get emotionally invested much
Yeah.
because I know you have respect and you love people, and like I told you before, because let me finish reading it and I'll explain to you. Love Blake says that's everywhere. Nadia said you do not and should not allow them to plummet you. Remember that. But Purple Love said this. They got one chick on YouTube I can't stand, and someone I'm so cool with is cool with her. Two mountains may never meet, but two people will. And that's what I'm saying. You got to realize you will have your opinions about people, but sometimes they don't have the same feelings for you, Munch Bar. That's what I'm trying to. They don't have the same feelings. that you are conveying for them. It's like
Yeah.
being in a relationship and it's one-sided and you're doing everything for your boyfriend, but your boyfriend is just sitting there like putting their hand out, like give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. And as soon as you don't want, you don't do what they want, it's a problem. Do you see where I'm going with that?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not a good relationship. And that's the same with friends. It should be equal. Okay.
Right.
So you just got to kind of decipher, who you may like a person, you may watch them and think they're funny, but really, would I be friends with them in real life? Come on now. I know this is real life, but let's just say off of YouTube. Let's just say that. No.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
You
And
know
then
what?
Miss B Towns,
Oh, sorry. Go on.
Miss, you should hear this from Miss B Town. You came from the ops. That's all you see. Do you understand what Miss B Town's saying by that?
It's like, what is the ops?
Okay, so just say the opposing side, the enemy. So let's just say, let's change ops and say the enemy. So I'll read it again. You came from the enemy side. That's all you see. You
know what?
see that
They
everybody's looking at her like that as the enemy. But,
Yeah.
and so
the enemy.
you're defending the enemy, Munch Bar. So you don't see what everyone else is seeing.
And they got hurt and mad, and that's why I said they don't want me disagreeing with them. Is what I'm saying.
It's not about having a disagreement, Munch Bar. You have to look. You're now guilty by association because you supported her. Now, there's nothing wrong with supporting her, but her actions are not that. Her actions are really left. They're like side eye. What the hell are you doing? Type of things going on, because I don't want to get involved, but I'm saying she's portraying one thing and you're like, oh, that looks interesting, and then all of a sudden it's like, I'm a little pretty princess, and then all of a sudden Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome trying to shoot people's head off comes out of nowhere. That's not stable. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like a cat that looks perfectly calm and it's meowing, it's rubbing up against your leg. But as soon as you touch his head, just a little bit, you got scratches and bites all up your arms. And you be like, whoa, what the hell? Where the hell that come from? That's what that is. That's what people are looking at. That's what I perceive riding, cruising at 30,000 feet a day, watching people and the actions of other people. And it's better, and you can pick up better when you're not participating. Now, there's some lives and some chats where you can be silly and messy and no one's going to take it serious.
Yeah.
No one does. But then there's some that people really, what they're putting out there, they really mean it on YouTube. They mean it on the phone, text, Instagram, and real life. And they need to work through their issues. Not you. That's not you. That's not for you to go out and battle for them like that. Much more, because no one's doing that for you on that side. I got to give it to Brianna. I give her that. She'll defend her mods. I tell you that.
Yeah, I see that, and she has a right to. She has a right to do that.
And it's not about who her mods is. It's she will not allow people to pick away at her mods. Duchess defends his mods too. You ain't gonna talk about Duchess's mods. James, you ain't gonna mess with his mods either. There's a few. They're not part of the game, as you say.
Well,
why you even worry about it? But everybody don't look at it like that. They think once you associate it with someone that's you're rolling with them, you're down for them no matter what. And unfortunately, you were put in that situation where it was not reciprocated. It is not mutual.
yeah.
I want you to see that, honey. It is not mutual. And you may still like her, and that's your choice. Look, there was a man I loved some years ago, and he was horrible. Okay. He was like, he was so, he did some things that just was not me, was not part of me, but I loved him with all my heart. And in a lot of ways I do, but I knew that he was not right for me. I had to walk away. I still love him to this day, but I would not be in a relationship with that person again. I tell you that. No way, no ma'am. Does that make sense to you?
No,
No, it doesn't. Okay, let me see.
it
Much
does
more.
not make any sense.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Okay, so he was someone I truly loved, and he was someone that I would probably jump in a chat and defend at that time. Okay, and I was blinded by being in love with him, but I really wasn't looking overall his actions, everything he did. But he still has a part of my heart that I do love him, but I woke up and realized that person was not for me, because at the end of the day it would have been a bad thing. I would have been sitting with nothing, like in the streets, probably homeless or something, because all the stuff he would do. But I defended his actions because I loved him and I sympathized with him and I empathized with him. But he really was not the person for me, but I did love him. Do you see where I'm going now?
Right, right.
That's
Wait,
what I mean. I think you gotta, I'm not telling you what you do, but you gotta look back and think, I understand your plight. I could see some of it, but, is this for me? No, no, honey bunny. That's not for you. I'm not trying to be your mama, but that ain't for you. You'll see it soon enough.
right.
But
I know.
maybe you need some time.
You're exactly right.
Miss B Town says, did she do a video to defend you?
Who?
Have you gotten
Did,
your
did she
friend?
did she come over there to try to defend you?
No,
No. Even though we was
no.
over there, but
Trying to
she
defend me.
yeah, and right there would have
No
told
one but y'all. But y'all.
you.
I knew
Right.
that you were watching me, and sincerely, Nadia. That's the only few I know that were watching me in Miss B Town and them. That was it. That's a fact. Y'all were in there. Somebody said that
Mm.
Mona was in there, and I never seen her in that chat ever.
Now, that's the narrative that I hate that word now, but that's the narrative. Everybody's trying to pull Mona in. And when I heard that, I did hear something about that. That was a troll. That, my dear, was a troll, because these trolls are a lot of these trolls are content creators, Munch Bar, and they
Yep,
get in these chats to store up stuff, or if they want to bring an
Oh yeah.
old subject. I'm talking about content creators that trying to get their foot back into the beef, for the clicks and view. Why has Mona name been rolling around? So if you look like, and because you were associated with a particular content creator, she rolled heavy for Mona. I don't know if you know
Oh
that,
yeah.
but
I,
she
I,
was
I know,
heavy.
I know, I know.
And
And you
so
know what? I
I'm
don't
not talking.
particularly know her all that well.
Who, Mona?
No, I don't know her all that well.
You don't want to know her, honey. I'm
Mm.
telling you.
All I do is
Yeah.
say hey to her in the chat and stuff, but I don't know her personally like that.
And that's what people don't. And so they ran with that narrative because, unfortunately, perception is reality around here, it seems.
Yeah,
And the perception is
Yeah.
you're part of that camp. And once that content creator was part of Mona's camp, and Mona was like the candy man around here as well. Say her name 5 times, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
because number one, I'm not subscribed to her, so what's the point?
But it's true. And we know you're not subscribed to her. Most people around here are not subscribed to her. But you got to understand, you were guilty by association because of the things that
Yeah.
both that content creator, and who she used to mod for, did
I
some
know.
pretty nasty things. That's what I mean.
I was there, y'all. I was there last year.
Oh, were you Much Bar? Okay, there
Yeah, I
you
just
go. There
was
you
never
go.
a mod for her. That's the problem.
Well,
I used to be in her
okay.
chat, but yeah.
You talking
Okay.
about Goddess
I
chat?
get it.
No. the other person we were just talking about, but I was in her chat too.
Oh,
So that's actually both. But there was another woman I used to associate with behind the scenes, and we fell out in August. She's been, prancing around as well, but hiding in the bushes and doxing people behind the scenes, and buying my friendship. So we ended the friendship because
Mm.
I thought they liked me as a sister, or
Oh my
count
goodness.
me as a sister. Yeah, they do cigars.
Yeah, I don't know that particular content creator, but
You know
you
why?
realize then, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You could tell somebody was taking advantage of you, and this may be something you have not experienced. This type of manipulation or taking advantage of your kindness. Do you see
yeah.
where I'm going, Munch Bar?
Right.
So it's a lesson learned. Because I mean, if you're not still learning, you might as well just go and dig your grave to me. You always can learn
Yeah.
something every single day. I believe
Right.
that.
Yeah. You know what? Some people in the conscious sector wanted me back, but I was like, I don't know if I want to go back there either, because they got some issues with, they got some beef over there as well. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but
Nadia
uh,
has a question. She says, are you seeing the issue through much? Are
I
you
am.
okay?
I see it now. Now that you say that.
NYW, did you get Nadia's, the one that says, here's what you can type Munch?
Oh, hold on. I think I saw that, but we started. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, was it Nadia or Love Blake? I think I saw. Okay, it was something about just write something quick in the chat and then jump back in the bushes. That's what she said.
Oh, that's
Wow.
Hold on, let me look. I saw that. I was like, that was funny, but you got all up in the conversation. Oh yeah, here it is. It's like here's what you can type much. She
Okay.
goes, emoji. She puts
I need to take a
emoji,
break from certain emojis.
bushes,
Like certain emojis
middle
that
finger.
don't need to be there, because I give up on
She
that one.
she go, but listen, it's bushes, middle finger, bushes. Then run out of the chat. You'll feel so much
Oh,
better, but
the
you'll be
Lord.
blind.
That's a hot mess
But
right
at
there.
least you can use less energy and feel good.
Hot mess.
right.
Some clicking
You
birds.
might can't get back. Yeah, you might can't
Definitely
get
got
back
to
in,
go.
but at least you feel better.
But you feel better. You feel
Yeah.
better. I'm serious. Loveboy got a right one. She says, much honey, just don't trust anyone. And that's
Yeah.
as simple as it's gonna say.
Yeah, I do
You
have
can't
some
trust everybody.
trust issues myself as well, because I do trust too easily on some people.
Yeah. It's okay to have an open heart, but you gotta know how to protect yourself too. Like,
Right.
I get it, honey. I do give people the benefit of the doubt, but you got to understand when they have crossed the line. That's what you have to work on, and it does not take away from your sweet self. It's just we're human, and we everybody learns at different rates, and I'll side eye you in 2.5 seconds, where much
Yeah.
more you might be like you're gonna give them every chance in the world, and that's okay, but you just got to learn in your way. But I don't think we would be up here just telling you that. It's not like we're
Hey,
being
Marilyn.
nasty tonight. Hey Marilyn, it's not that we're being nasty. We're just
Right.
like,
Being
sometimes
honest.
it might be us honest and a sisterhood that might be like, look, I prefer my friends to tell me, girl, you need to sit down. Okay. And I'd be like, dang it, but you were right. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
sit down because
When you,
I want somebody to let me know if I don't want no one to always agree with me. That's
when
ridiculous.
you
They'll
tell
let you walk off a cliff.
yeah, when you tell me that I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Yeah, I get it.
Hmm My and And Miss B-Town said, guard your heart. She's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
You can love from a distance, honey. You can love from a distance.
Mhm.
You're like,
Yeah.
it's okay. And it's like, this is not a beat up session, nothing. But, and sometimes in my life, I wish some people would have said something to me, and then other times, people said the right thing, the wrong things, but at the right time, let me know who I'm dealing with. And you got to learn how to weave your way through that and acknowledge what's for you and what's not for you. That's all, honey. It's not to beat up on you. So that's what I got to say. That
Right.
that turnover was good, guys. I'm probably gonna have to work out for a half an hour just off the turnover.
You
Damn it.
exercise?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
she got
Yes.
exercise. She
You
sat
look
there
like
and ate all that
you
turnover.
work out, you know?
I do. I do, honey. I'm tired of working out, but I can't. I'm also addicted to that. You know.
So do you do it 3 times a day, or is it just
it's it's once a day, but it's like I think your body can get used to a certain workout, like plateau out. You know what I mean? So you got
right?
to kind of change it up. Now I would be considered fit in some people's eyes, but my work is saying no, darling. So I got to amp it up. And as you get older, sometimes it's harder to lose the weight as you get older too. So I got to kind of not go crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, let's see.
Did
Marilyn,
y'all see
honey, guard
my
your
last
heart.
video or
I
what?
guess I think I'll call it a love session.
Love
Yeah.
session.
A
Yeah.
circle of trust. Let's call it a circle of trust.
Circle of
Okay.
trust. Okay. Yeah. Did y'all
Trust
see my
me.
last
Yeah.
video?
Which one?
The one I just made. I had to private my other ones because I felt like, you know what, I just need to take a break and log off. But you know what, since I'm here, maybe I'll get the last, you know, um, few, how you say, uh, hours or whatever. Cause this is an insomnia live, so
Mhm.
I got insomnia, and that's the truth.
It's okay. It's okay. I want to say hi to Marilyn. I didn't see you, Marilyn, if I didn't say hi. Hello. I
I
didn't see
just
you there. Long
I
time no
need
Yeah.
see.
I just need to learn not to be a follower, and
Wow.
that's it. Yeah, I
You
got.
know what? Don't beat yourself up.
I was getting too carried away and
Well, you
excited.
did pretty good. You did
I
good. You did good in that chat, and you did real good. So you didn't follow nobody up there. You went up there by yourself.
right, and you know what?
You
I was
you
being
not
honest
all
about
that
myself being immature, and that's just me. I've always been immature. Okay, I've never been that mature. To some people, I do sometimes talk with wisdom, but that depends if I feel like talking about the politics. So I can be sweet at heart.
Okay. But hey, you know, you learn, live, you go along. You did good though. You did good.
Yeah,
You'll be all right. Just don't let these people bother you. If you're gonna
yes,
stay in the
ma'am.
clouds, don't let them bother you. You're gonna see your
Right.
name. I'm gonna. No, I ain't gonna lie to you because you're gonna see your name. You're gonna see people talking about you. But stay in the clouds. Don't worry.
I kn- I know I should have had gotten disciplined from this because you know That was not good.
Like, people make mistakes.
Yeah.
Learn something every day. Yeah, old as my ass is, I learn something every day. So,
And yeah, I was like,
ain't no doubt.
when the third or first person gonna tell me to get off this panel, and when Lady Nika took it seriously, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get off this panel. That's when I saw her. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do what I'm told and just leave and stay in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
that
big
was
town say where go big town say where go on panels that are talking about politics.
right.
Exactly. Or gaming channels. My son loves those things. You
Right.
thought he was at first I thought one time I walked by and I thought he was playing a game and it was actually the gaming channel. You know, the commentators and they're going through it and telling you how to beat the game. And then they got the people actually talking in those gaming channels. Why not? You say you
They
like
got
game like video games.
those panels too on those things that's like a Zoom or a StreamYard almost.
Hmm. My
Wow.
grandson.
Exactly. Yeah.
I know what those are. They call their friends. It's just like a what is it, FaceTime? Yeah.
Yeah, he be on it much as he can be. So yeah, go on something like that, and don't let these people bother you. Eat. You don't miss out eating. Don't miss
Yeah.
out eating behind these people.
Right.
Mm-mm.
And even though those other people was in somewhere else while I was in that panel, they assumed that the girls were flagging the live stream and they weren't. I don't even know if they were or not. Gosh.
You know how that goes. They always got to blame somebody about
Exactly.
flagging their account.
Blame.
Yeah.
I was like, nobody, I don't
Uh,
think nobody was over there flagging a video. In my honest opinion, I don't think they did. Because they were somewhere
Probably.
else.
Oh yeah.
But
Probably not.
Munch Bar,
Huh?
the Munch Bar. Did you get a video for that? For defending them? As always, do you understand? I'm not being mean, honey, but did they
That was
care
the
about
first.
how you got dragged?
No. I don't think they see that
No,
whole
honey.
live like that. Really.
Oh, mama, they be streaming entire lives. They stream it as commentary. They watch the chat and they will listen to react, not to hear or learn. And if I was a content creator and it happened to my mod, in your situation, I really felt I didn't even know what was going on until I got the text later on. But I would have said something because it wasn't necessary. Or I would have been like, hey, Munch Bar, you don't need to go and fight for me. I can handle this. I appreciate what you did, riding for me, but I don't need for you to get into the fray and get you all beat up while I'm sitting here looking pretty,
Well,
untouched.
well, you know what? They let me know not to do that again, so I won't do it again.
But that they flagged me or they flagging y'all or this and that. It don't quite work like that, Jabari.
I
Serious.
know what that feeling is. I
To get your
understand.
channel struck, you're gonna know who struck your channel. But to flag a channel, no one knows who flags you. It's two different things. You know that much, Bar?
I know. I never got a report like who flagged me or something. Never got a email for that. Never. So I don't know what it's like. I really don't.
I understand, but you shouldn't worry about if they're flagging her. You get what I'm saying? The flag means, if I'm wrong, DCOP, tell me, because
Yeah.
I'm not a content creator, that you may not get monetized. Do you know what I mean? Maybe, you might have to take something out. A strike is you have something like someone else's like image or something. That's why they try to cover up
Right.
faces and all that stuff in the chat. I mean, in the actual lives that they do. But, for commentary, and that's probably why your friend hasn't gotten, her channel struck, is because it's for, she plays it after the fact, and she, excuse me, she comments on it, and that's how you can use other people's material. But flags, you don't know who flagged. It really is a fact about that. So, don't worry about it, and if it hasn't happened to you, and you know what, Munch Bar, I didn't know you had a channel, so I'm going to go subscribe, by the way. I had no idea. And
Yeah.
sidebar,
Do you still have
so,
it? I think she didn't. Did you get rid of your channel, Monthbar?
No, I just privated some videos, but I was thinking about getting rid of it.
Oh,
I was thinking about it.
but don't get rid of your channel then. Keep your channel up.
Okay.
I was gonna say something.
Since some people
Oh,
want to make me
Munch.
famous, huh?
Huh?
I said since some people want to make me
Oh.
famous.
I don't,
God,
do you want to be famous or infamous, Munch Bar? That's the question.
you know what? I could be famous somewhere
Yeah.
else, but over here, when it comes
Exactly.
to WWE and Jerry Springer, okay. That's where I jumped at. Whew. That's where I came along.
At the end of the day, with all this beefing and all this stuff, it's truly entertainment for me. As a mod, I keep it neutral. And I think I jumped on your channel, Nadia's channel, DCOP. I mean, you, Nadia, Miss B-Town, and I might have jumped on Duchess Kelly Love's channel twice to make a comment and get off. And it really wasn't even about anybody. I think the most I say something that was directed to somebody was someone in the chat, but I had enough of the trolling from this particular person, not to
And they
name
ain't got
any
no room to
names. I
talk about
finally
me
said
being a
something.
troll. Like, how dare they?
But it just and it's true, everybody's entitled to an opinion, but maybe that day I had enough, because rarely do I just pop on anyone's live. But most of the time I'm at 30,000 feet just observing everything. You can see everything from the clouds. Get your kikis, get your conspiracies on, outthink them, everything, and know exactly what's going on. It's kind of funny. Actually, it's not kind of funny. It's very funny. It keeps me very entertained. It's like my white noise as I'm click clacketing on my computer. You know how some people use music or something like that? I just listen to some of these funny content creators, this drama, because it's better than, who watches soap operas anymore? And I'm surprised that, someone truly other than Sean Bradley's nonsense has not picked up this sector for some type of TV show or sitcom, or write a sitcom off of it, because it's hilarious, But for you, Munch, it's just keep it at entertainment, If you could see how many other sectors, and it's not really sectors, but other places I go to, like I like, certain type of dogs, like I'm planning to buy a certain dog, I like to cook. There's so many others. When I get tired of the nonsense, I click on to other topics and interests, and it really makes a difference. And then sometimes I can't take it. I don't even want to do it. I don't even watch TV, because I don't even want to, what I do, keep abreast of what's going on in the world. But sometimes when you're hearing somebody got killed 50 million times, or you will get affected. It draws you in. It draws you in that negative. That's why I don't even barely watch TV. I stream almost everything, and occasionally I'll read newspaper articles, or if there's something like a major event, I might jump on MSNBC or something like that. But I stay away from stresses that this world is already hard to live in, Munchbar. So you put your energy, or you're allowing your energy to be sucked into what you know normally you yourself, you would make
Yeah.
you just upset, sick, migraine, stomach hurt, insomnia, whatever, anxiety. Don't draw yourself into other people's conflicts that they need to work out. That is what I've been trying to say the whole time. This whole time, much more. Don't
Mhm.
let somebody sap your soul and your energy that you have nothing left, that you cannot sleep, you cannot eat, and you're at a point of depression, Munch Bar. Girl, you better call me, because ain't nothing gonna pull me down off of this entertainment app like that for these
Right.
people that need
Mhm.
therapy, like
Right.
serious
Yep.
therapy.
Real.
It's not you, it's them. Remember that it's
Okay.
not you, that's them. And
Mhm.
always, because you have a heart, you have a soul. It's okay to empathize and sympathize, because there's two different words and two different meanings, but do it from afar. Okay?
Yeah.
Afar.
Yes.
Watch out for you, your family, yourself.
Mhm. You see how we be over here laughing up on sometimes uh, at some of these people, and we be
Yeah.
laughing, laughing up the store. Hey, if they
Yeah.
want to act the fool, here's to get a kiki. We may not get in the middle and act no fool ourselves, but we're gonna sit here and laugh about it. Hey,
Yep.
ain't nothing wrong with a little laughing, and
Right.
we get it because they showing up act the fool.
They
Yeah.
do. Because
Right.
I'm going to get emotionally invested in my plants that may die in a few weeks because of the frost. And I got to figure out how I'm going to keep them alive for the next season. That is traumatic for me. Okay.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, mama, listen, much part, these people getting paid to act a fool on YouTube. Have you thought about that? While you
I
getting your behind
actually
dragged through the
noticed
streets.
that. I actually noticed that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I was like, I thought that, some cases, I think, or in my mind, I think they take some of these things personal.
You think much? Munchy, yes. That's why I said some of these folks need some therapy.
I was like in my head, oh my gosh. Like, I was like, is that how
Nadia
you
say
really
as
feel? You know,
Nadia say as long as it's not threatening one's life. That's right.
I had death
Just
threats
watch
before, don't worry.
closely. Oh
I know
yeah.
what it's like.
I get up in them clouds, I cross my legs, and I laugh. I laugh when it's funny, when they doing some stupid. I be
Exactly.
having a ball.
I was on a trip a few weeks ago and I was sitting there using the Wi-Fi on the plane. And I started busting up laughing. Everybody was looking at me. I don't know if it was early tomorrow. Yes, it was. It was like a freaking 6, 7 o'clock flight. And I think I was watching something from the night before. And this wasn't a comedy special. It wasn't a comedy movie. It was the beef sector with some of these content creators. And that is a lot.
Yeah.
And they
Yes.
few people turned around. You gotta get it like that. It's the best. I'm serious. And all I did was give them a click and a view, but they gave me something in return. A good laughing kiki. Okay?
Yeah.
And you know what? Um, it's some of it is entertainment. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
As much as someone want to mention
It definitely.
entertainment application, I'm like, okay, what do you do on this application then?
It is an entertainment application.
I don't think YouTube thought it would end up like this, or the content that YouTube has on their platform. But you got to you notice I'm not in I'll say this, don't be thinking I don't like, I'll comment in Spill It Boys because I love it. If you ever want to see me troll, I'll troll there, and I don't lie, I say every single time, DCOP, I'm about to go troll into Spill It Boys. But
I
it's
was
all
glad he was
fun.
having fun the other day. He was over there at
Yes, he
Applebee's
was.
with a few
Mm-hmm.
other friends. And I thought that was real nice.
I did too.
Yeah.
I miss those days, of being able to go out and eat and not worry
Yeah.
about, the Rona running up on you.
Yeah.
But
You know what? The Rona is
and
ruining some people's lives right now, and some people
yes,
have died from it, lost loved ones. Feeling like they can't go nowhere for real, unless it's like the grocery store, the gas station. And
pretty
they have to buy
much.
their stuff online, like clothes.
Pretty much. I agree with you in a lot of ways. Sometimes I have to get out of there. I know I have no choice, but I keep it limited to, I'm not going to go to a restaurant with you. Some people go into the movies, they open up the movies. I'm like, are you crazy? Stuff like that. I've seen
Yeah, I can't sit
sports
no.
bars packed.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
yeah, I can't sit
Yeah, I don't
nowhere
know.
if it got germs all over it, and it's no one washed their hands. You carry a little
Hmm.
bottle of Germax or some hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Wash your hands every day. Make you some
Oh,
hot
I'm
tea.
Big town.
Miss B Town. I'm so
Two people.
sorry.
What happened?
I know it.
What
She
happened?
lost two family members.
I'm
She
so
said she lost
sorry.
two family members.
I give you my condolences. I'm so sorry.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Miss B.
I hate losing loved ones.
What naughty
Oh,
her like gold. uh, read the naughtiest.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see it. Purple. That ish be so deep on YouTube that I look at any stress I deal with in my day to day life and say, hell, my life is golden. Exactly. I say that a lot.
Yeah.
Decop, you know what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing wrong going on over here
Yep.
at all.
Hey. Life is great.
Yep.
life is wonderful. It
Oh
depends.
my goodness. Miss B Town, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry about that. My condolences to you and your family and your
Yeah,
husband's
my
family.
condolences. Hmm. Yeah. And sometimes
Just
I just sit and think if it wasn't for y'all know the orange orangutan.
Wait a minute. Who was that? Oh, Tangerine.
the
Tangerine. Oh, we're not wearing a
I call
mask.
him orangutan. how
We're
many
not wearing a
how
mask.
many of people's family members will be still alive?
He needs to realize he needs to take care of his health, like literally. But at the same time, he doesn't care. So just let him, you know, not
I don't
wishing
care if you
nothing.
don't take care of
Like literally, I just want him out the office. Ugh, he stinks.
it.
You stink. So
when people dropped foot down on the United States, they were like, right is white is right. It wasn't even like that. It was the haves and the have motherfucking nots. Okay. And you had your have money, low class, middle class. There was really no middle class. So what ended up happening was, when people started immigrating towards the States, I always use them as an example, but there's so many different people who immigrated over here. But we'll just, if we're going to say white, we'll give a good one. We'll either say, what is it? What's a good one? Irish or even Italian.
they were treated like the bottom of the your foot of the classes. They were not looked good upon. Okay, they were not even considered equals. Okay, I'm just using it. There's much more detail to this. Don't quote me. I'm paraphrasing. Okay, so what happened in our society, they were getting oppressed. Some of them were indentured slaves. Even some of our folks came over here as indentured slaves, but they actually could, work away their freedom. But then when they had the mass slavery, the masses come in, it was put in their head that you could not be as low as a slave. Okay. And either everybody was thought as white, and you, no matter what, don't pay attention to what your social economical class was. As long as you were white, you were right. You see where I'm
Right.
going? And
It's
so it's
system.
still it's systematic all the way across the board. It's just not just being, descendants of slaves. It's how the elite programmed and ingrained in our country on what they could think. So as long as you were white, as in WHIT, okay,
Yeah.
which really isn't an ethnic group or anything like that, you were okay as long as you were not a slave or black or whatever it was. But meanwhile, these people were becoming rich, uber rich, and you have generations of wealth, where you have the majority of our citizens, that we are still a minority in this country, but we have majority of our citizens, the majority are white, and they're nowhere near the 1%. They
The
barely making
ancestry.
it, you guys. They're
That
barely
ancestry.
making it.
Yeah. It's
But
that
but
ancestry. Oh, sorry.
but from back, no, it's okay. But from
Okay.
back in the day, they taught them as long as you were white, you were that better person. You had the better opportunities, and you look across in the United States in its rural areas, and these folks are barely making it. So when Trump, when 45 came in, he was like the people's champion to them, because first of all, we had 44 come up in there, and they couldn't believe it, and nothing changed. Of course nothing really changed. I didn't say he didn't do nothing good or bad, but our politics, our country's infrastructure is set up wrong. It's not equal for nobody unless you have money. At
Right.
the end of the day, at the end of
I
the
was
day, you have money, you're okay. And that's why
right.
you see some of these now, people have come from low social economic classes that have money now, and you say, like, entertainers saying, well, maybe 45 is not that bad. Why would they say something like that? I'm not saying you need to answer much by, but think about this. Why would they say? Because you know what, do you want everybody to be able to make some money? That
Shoot,
means if everybody's
we
equal,
all need
everybody got to
money.
pay the same amount. Exactly. Everybody got to pay the same amount of taxes. You're not
Right.
going to get these breaks that they're getting after a certain income bracket cuts you off from even what we consider the middle class, which in a way, there's no middle class, there's a working class. And
Right.
once you're working class, that's it. If you go below that, you either have it or you have not. Okay.
Right.
And there's different levels of that. So I see the masses, and I don't want to get too far because this is another story, is about how rednecks came about, but I'm not going to even come about that. But it's
Oh, wow.
okay, mommy.
We got
I was like,
It's like when
uh,
Rihanna bought her mom a house.
Tim,
And it was a nice house.
Tim.
that is so sweet.
I
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
So for real, lady,
was looking at that. Yeah, we're gonna get off of here.
I am
Looking at
tired.
that what's that woman, Patrice Cunningham from Sean Bradley's club chat. I guess she done made a video to Tim Blaine.
Are
So
you serious?
her mouth. Yeah, her mouth. And then Tracy made a video on her cursing channel. So she cussing Sir King out.
You know what?
I
I need to
think
go
it's
watch that
so
because
funny.
he already got dragged by the official D spot. That was hilarious. Okay, that I don't
Oh
know how
yeah.
he does it. He talks real fast. It's so
Ooh,
funny.
he cussed Sir King out real good.
You know what? I haven't had a
Real
chance
good.
to really officially check out D Spot, but I
You
will.
need to check
But
him out. He is awesome. You should see his nails. They're pretty.
really,
Yes, like
They like they like
he got his nails done. I was like, they on fleek.
long.
I gotta go check him out. I've heard
Like
about
how
him on the streets,
He
but
does mukbangs.
Tracy's. Oh, he does. Okay,
Yeah,
what's the dog doing? My dog's up to
celebrity
he
something.
what
news. I
he
think.
what?
But
Yeah, he does mukbangs.
I was
Uh, well
mukbangs.
he do the beef he do beef sector. He do this mess too.
Yeah, that too. But he's entertaining at the same time. He's funny.
Mm,
He is
yeah.
hilarious.
I
And
definitely will
Tracy,
check them out.
yeah,
And then I like Tracy's cuss out chats. Cuss out channel is just so funny to
yeah,
me. I don't know
yeah.
why. It makes me laugh. I
I
watch
love,
it. I just be cracking
I,
up.
Tracy
every
is
time I
hilarious.
see
He
one
is active often.
and I see this on that cussing chat, I hit that button so fast because I enjoy her sitting up there just cussing up a storm.
Cussing everyone out.
It's
They
so
be cussing the
funny.
hell out of
And then
Sir King.
she gets back to her channel. Hey my baby. I think that is so funny.
I just like the candy part where abbreviated with the Reese's Pieces, and that's why
It's
I love
like
food.
do you have dual personalities to
I
be
know she's
going
like, hey,
on one of your pages cursing like that?
I'm gonna say that she
she
looks
goes,
nothing like she's 49. I'm gonna say she looks like she's probably like in her early 30s. That's what I thought, or maybe 28 or something. That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking when I looked at her.
Maybe
Yeah, I thought she
okay.
looked way
well,
younger than what she is.
it just tickles me, you guys, because and
Yeah.
then she'll get on her channel. Hey, China doll, my baby. I'm like, you just came back.
She's
I mean,
funny.
you just you just left him over there cussing up a storm.
The
And now
man's
you
a
you talking about my
sailor.
face.
It tickles me. I think I watch her. I think I watch her cuss out lives more than I watch her lives because that shit be. I mean, excuse me,
Yeah, I do
that
too.
be so funny.
I like
It be
I like
funny.
them cuss Love Blake says Sir King was in D's chat when he cussed him out. Really? Boy, because
But
I
guess
mean, he
what?
told
He
his
can
draw
stay mad. He can stay mad.
He
who Sir
actually
oh
went
Sir
to somebody else's chat, like for real, and got on the panel.
You
Because
know how
lately
many
he hasn't
troll
been doing
pages he
that.
got? He got some troll pages keep coming in because he been blocking
Sir
somebody
King.
else's chat. I'm sick of tired of seeing you when you come around and you put middle fingers up in someone's chat, and that's a no. Okay, and I'm talking about him
Oh,
when he
Sir
gets
King.
really mad because somebody
Who's Sir
done
King?
told him off. Yeah,
You know
he's
what? I to
stupid.
be honest, Munch Bar, I don't. Oh my
Whiny
God!
baby.
I wish my dog. I forgot my dog was outside. She's on the
You got a
chair.
dog?
That scared the crap out of me.
You know,
She's
let
on
the
my
dog
chair, standing up, looking over the counter, and it looks like a person at first, and then
Oh,
she's. Let me let
is
her
it a
answer. She
Labrador
think,
or?
no, she's a Beagle Spaniel mix. So she's like she looks like a beagle, but she's soft like a Springer Spaniel. And
Oh,
you just gotta see her. She's a sweetheart. I'm
she is.
sorry, honey. I'm sorry.
left the dog outside.
I know, but I was about to shut it down and close, like turn off the lights, and then I look and I see this face in the window, and it's kind of scary because she's on this chair that's high up, so it looked like a person for a minute. She looking in the window. Like I've been up, bitches up there
That would have
outside
scared the
all
hell
this
out of me.
time. It did. I jumped. I know I didn't scream, but I jumped and I realized it was her. But I should know if any. I think you heard her bark before, DCOP. She don't look like she got this bark.
Yeah.
So I should know if anybody was back there. I would have heard it, but she barked like a big dog. Mama, come on.
She got a big old bark.
She really do. It's deceptive. She's not that big of a dog, but she's a sweetheart. She's a good girl. You're a good girl.
You know what? My family, on my family side, they all love dogs for some reason. Like they all love dogs and never seen them around cats.
Well, I used to be a cat person. I've had several types of dogs.
Okay.
I started off with cats and then I migrated to the dogs.
Right.
But I just like dogs better. Cats are more convenient if you're on a go, which I should have thought about it because I know the kennel / veterinarian loves me because I spent more money on kenneling than actually, regular vet care. Does that make sense, you guys? Because she's healthy, but the amount of travel I have done prior to the COVID, I probably could have bought a new car. I think so. Because she's 5. Yep.
Aww.
Or put a good down payment on a car. But she's spoiled and she know it. And she do the same thing like Onyx, D-Top, be on the bed, like, and you better, find a spot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here.
Yep.
That's how she act. So she'll wait for me. She will. Like, for real, she'll be like, and she'll look at me like, and she won't go upstairs until I go upstairs. Exactly. She'll wait, and in the morning time, she will not leave the room until I leave the room. And then sometime when she be like, get the hell up, she'll jump on me. And then I'll be like, okay. And then I'll sometimes pretend like I'm going to get up so she get out the room. And then she'll be looking like, I know you. You can't fool me. She won't move until I move. Yeah. And then we get to the top of the stairs and she will not move until I move. I was like, dang. So this dog know me. It's like she know I'm gonna put down the snooze or something like that. And then I know the day has started. She'll run as soon as I get that first step. She downstairs with me, but she'll be up under me sometimes. I've literally tripped over her. That's why I had her out when I was cooking. I'm like, damn, dog. But
this is my only comfort zone over here. I said, this is my only comfort zone over here. Very comfortable.
Well, it's not my chat, but I'm glad you feel comfortable because that's why I'm over here.
Because no one knows what's going on over here because no one checks for us. Okay, no one checks for us over here. Annually. Okay, you check for everyone when it got more than 700 people watching you.
Remember, those are bone carriers. Those are actual content creators in some cases. Well, and they don't like to hear about. Yeah, some people don't like to hear about themselves, even though it might be the truth. And it's just people who want to start mad.
Right.
Much part
they don't want it.
Want mass. They want
they want mass, and they don't want to hear the truth.
Want it. Not even so much what we're talking about, but just how this sector roll.
Right. Some people thought I was set up.
Honey,
Half of it was. Half of it was.
I don't think.
Tell me what. Huh? Tell me why 5B's going live at this time of morning.
Because
at this time of morning.
Competition against Sir King.
Sir King.
And she can't
or on her way.
Does take him down.
Or is she on her way to is she on her way to Bali / Florida?
Florida. / crack feed prices. That's why you can afford it. Mr. I've been bankrupt how many times? Filed for bankruptcy? Come on. I mean, I okay, so I trolled in Spiller Boy's chat, and he was telling how many times he went bankrupt and lost the house.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I typed in, oh, credit score equals 0. I said, okay, you
I
won for
hope James dragged
that.
him for Bill some more, cause I tell you, I'm tired of him putting that chunky dude on there, dancing from what's his name, D6 or something like that. It's a YouTuber. I think that's one of his friends
Which
or
one?
something, or relatives. I was like, you were wrong for doing that. Yeah, that dude that be dancing, the little dude that be
But the one
dancing,
he
trying to
just be
make
doing
fun
like
of
this.
James. I got his fingers up thinking he danced. I was like, you're not right for this. No. So I thumbs down that video. I don't know what it was. It was something
No.
about him talking about James, and it was wrong. I was like, James did not come
QB?
for you.
Is it QB?
Is he a
No,
big guy?
no. I was like, that super toilet thing over there was coming from James for no reason. I was like, stop.
Oh,
Stop the
Sir King?
madness.
Come on, Sir King?
Yeah, it was like a
You talking
few
about Sir King?
weeks ago or something. He
That
made
was the big guy. He did some kind of dance and he did like this.
with his fingers up,
You
yeah,
just
with
said
no shirt on. I was like, you
yeah,
wrong for this. That's one
that
of
was
what's his
that
name?
was the
D6
big
friends or something. A
that was
D6
big that was
cousin.
big TV. No, it was maybe wasn't it? That was Big Man TV. The
Oh,
one that
really?
likes Brianna. The one
Brianna's
that
other
likes
boyfriend.
Brianna.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I was like, he
they're
seems
in
pretty
Florida
cool.
on site. Totally on site. Totally. Yeah. Well, I already knew they was in Florida because let's see who said it earlier today. Who was that said
Florida's
they
too
was in
hot.
Florida?
Florida's too hot.
Forgot who. It was two people had given it away. They said they was in Florida. I'm not Valley.
Um, oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie. I
Yeah, I
thought
told
that
you.
place.
I guess that's for 5 8 years. Maybe that's for 5 8 years now.
I'm
Real
amazed,
popular.
DCOP, how they make it seem like they're
Mm,
doing something. It
Like they
just
live in
is like,
large, life of
yeah,
luxury.
yeah, okay, Bunch Bar, you could say, let's say it like that, because I mean, I be like, this is nothing special. And you know what's funny? What I did catch up from my Uncle Tim, when they were in Atlanta, they were making it seem like they were just in a resort and doing this, and they were at a motel. A motel. I said, come on, tell us all the tea, Uncle Tim.
I'd
When they
rather
were in
be at
Atlanta, like,
I'd rather be at Disney World, okay?
Once that's what they do, making commentary. Yeah, talking about they so and so place and knowing they at some hotel. Or
I just want to be in a
but
and
I
people
hotel.
don't
were
get,
busting them talking about
I just
Valley.
wouldn't.
Valley ain't
but I
even
don't
taking
get.
people from out of state.
Thank you.
Hmm.
You know, and then I think he said it takes, okay, for me to fly to Europe, like, okay, so I used to have to fly, like, say, okay, midway, think about it from, like, okay, so it take 4 hours to fly from California to the East Coast. I'm telling you how to fly overseas. That right there, remember, we're crossing time zones, okay? So you've gone from Pacific Standard
But yeah,
Time, you've gone from Mountain, Central, and Eastern Standard Time, right? So if it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon when you left California, it's going to be maybe 5 o'clock in the afternoon or 4 o'clock in 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Then you catch a flight. That's 8 hours. 8 hours. Normally, I would fly out of BFW, Baltimore. I would fly out of there. That's 8 hours alone. Okay, so now you're going back. So technically, we're 8 hours ahead. I mean, let's do the math. Okay, so we got like 12, 13 hours plus some. How the F you get into Bally's? Now, if Phi Bum is going to Bally's from Chicago, yeah, stop lying. I'm serious. I bet you she can't even get a passport. Bally. Maybe Bally's Motel and Drive-In. Oh, I might get attacked because, maybe she'll find the love of her life there. You shouldn't talk to her so bad. I said it.
B-Town say that's why your sleep be off. Those long flights.
Exactly. I'm telling you, the jet lag alone, you're done. I'm telling you, you're done. There's no way I would be sick. I would be asleep for at least another half a day before I would, because that jet lag will F you up. And Bally's. So if I'm right, where is Bali? Not Thailand. Okay. Bali. Okay. So are we talking like towards like Japan? Is it towards that way? So you're saying you have flown another 4-some hours plus time zones just to get to California to fly somewhere in the Pacific. Stop lying. From Baltimore. You got that kind of money. Ain't no amount of Corona gonna be that cheap. The Corona ain't never gonna make it that cheap to fly to Bally's off of bankruptcies.
And who is paying for all these flights to all those people?
Hello, that's an international flight. I could see domestic the way it was because my flights were pretty cheap. I'm not gonna even lie. The flights were cheap. And I got some on credit, but that's a whole nother story. But I'm talking about round trip. It might be $200. That's pushing it in some cases, So you talking about international, you got the COVID test and you got money like that to fly international, go to a Bally's resort, go chill up there. And then what kind of job you got? Because you always on, you gone. You always gone, mofo. I think you broke. I think you lying. Thank you. Think about it. From Florida till now, you spent a lot of time going to these locations. Some tell me you might be furloughed, mofo. Motherfuckers.
I like to say that. Motherfuckers. I think I sound better doing that. I sound better doing that.
I think so too.
Oh my.
If I was doing a parody of his voice, it would be cool. Okay.
Bally's, because every place, even that last place in Florida, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna be honest, that was the cheapest looking resort I've ever seen in my life. Okay, it was the tackiest stuff I've ever seen. It would be like sending my sons to a summer camp resort for summer camp. That's what it looked like, a Chuck E. Cheese type atmosphere. Not no grown folks. Once you stay in a W, something like that, something notable, something recognized.
David Buster's.
Who cussing? Who's cussing out?
Say what?
She cussing Rita out.
Cussing who?
Oh,
Cussing Rita out.
Cussing Rita out.
Really? I'm not. I've been talking.
They just going back and forth.
Wait a minute, B-Town, tell. Girl, I be is on too. She just went live.
Good Lord.
Baby, she really does.
Brianna just went live.
Oh, there's got to be something going on. All these people going on live at the same time.
I know it.
That's weird. Like, I didn't know that the person's going live and all.
Who's cussing Rita out of B-Town? Who cussing Rita out?
Probably.
I mean,
probably so.
all these people going live at this time of morning. It's not even a murderous weekend. Let's see who she said.
It already been a murderous weekend.
Yeah, that's too much for us.
There's
got to be something happen.
It was a murderous weekend for me.
Be.
They let me have it. Had my ass handed to you. Okay.
Oh, 5A cussing Rita out.
You know, dang, so there ain't no
Oh,
surprise that sardine over there.
you know what? I think Rita made me look at her different. Just a little bit because
All
I
right,
was siding
lovely.
for Rita for a long time, and the way she has appeared, like she meant business. I mean, I was like, okay, because I snuck over there and flew over to the DMV, and I was like, okay, Rita, I've never seen her like this before. And she is clear and concise most of the time, and she was giving life to this. I guess she was tired of getting screwed over so many times publicly.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? She's
His
beautiful still.
words.
I just wish she would change her behavior. That's all. You know?
Well, I'm gonna love Rita from afar, okay,
Yeah.
and but I'm proud because she's kept it. She's been consistent. I got to give her that. I give respect where respect is due. She has been consistent. So for 5 Baby to be jumping on, maybe she finally hit a nerve.
All right. Well, you know what?
I take that back. Not I Babe, 5 Babe, 5 Babe. I'll say Stank Fish Nation. That's what we'll call her. If Fish Nation is coming on off of Rita, she might have hit a nerve, Rita. And congratulations.
She's still beautiful. She just needs teeth.
I thought she had new teeth. I seen a picture of her, and
Really?
I was looking at her mouth. That's the first thing that caught my eye. And I was like, do she have new teeth? Because she had that hair, dog. I mean, it was long. And I seen her face for the first time with all that makeup not on. And you know what? I had to say, she's a nice looking girl.
She is
Rita
beautiful.
is. Yeah.
Even though
That
I just don't
first
like sometimes her character. You know?
Well, she clean. She looked like she's clean. Does that make sense, you
I
guys?
think she's
yeah.
trying to change her life
Yeah,
better.
I'm,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not talking about the literal, like take a shower. It looked like she's a lot clearer than she has been, and that's why I'm like, she looks like she's keeping herself up, and that's good. I can't
Yeah.
take that away from her. Maybe that's her step towards something. I don't want to
Right.
be like being.
Hmm? Oh, you muted.
Did I put my
Yeah, I was just gonna let you guys talk. But yeah, 5 Babe, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't watch her. I don't even want to give her a click in the view. And I just kept hearing so many things about from the other content creators talking about, Rita, just dropping dimes all over the place. And that's why I had to be like, what is going on? You know, and then just the normal, like it's been, like I said, 3 weeks. Can we please just drop it already? I'm serious, please. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And other than that, Uncle Tim he gave me my whole life. Olivia has been cracking me up the last few weeks. And when I can catch Lady Nika, when she's trying to stay out of the mess, I love hearing her talk. I listen to the first person I listen to, believe it or not, I always have on my earbuds is what's her name? Bless Watkins. I listen
Les
to what she
Watkins
has to
is
say.
my favorite. Okay, her and Lady Nika. Okay, just them two.
Yeah.
And you know what? I had a support for Olivia, but now she done cut me the fuck off for real. Like she called me all types of bitches. I understand. I'll let you have that one. I'll let you have it.
Well, I I don't know, but If it makes you feel any better, you know, I've been cussed out by Kwani, so you know,
Kwani
all's fair.
sucks. Kwani sucks.
And
Okay.
I didn't do nothing, so
She's a drunk. She's a real 211 over there. 211.
Look, we're getting the gossip from Big Town. Brianna on Goddess Neck. Sean Bradley's talking about secret location. Love Blake said Madam 81 and what is it? T.I. What is T.C. T.I. I don't know what that is.
well, okay,
Goddess is
Madam
guilty by
81. Madam 81. TC is, I think, Brianna's moderator.
I'm not gonna lie, but I love Care Bears. Okay, I like that Care Bear picture.
Okay. And God is guilty by association, etc. Some BS. Okay.
I thought I was guilty for
Kwani
association.
just drunk. Kwani, what is Kwani at Big Town? Is she on Sir King? Cause she had told Tracy to be on
She
to come
sucks so
on
much ass to his.
Sir King's channel. Man, I counted Olivia saying the B word 51 times in less than a minute. Who panel is Olivia on? Lovely.
Oh my
No, I
god.
heard her on. No, I heard her cussing on. Was it Lex's chat when she was going off and but she does it very well when she be like da 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 and bit da 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 bit and da 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 bit and you better.
Then called me a bitch, so you know what?
She get cussed. She's in there. In where? You talking about in Breeze channel? On Breeze channel?
I said what I said. At the end of the day, my mom still looks way younger than her.
Hey guys, I really gotta go to bed. I really had a good time. We gotta schedule this one together again.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, we had a good one. We had a good one.
All right. Well,
yes. Everyone, take care. Okay.
Take care.
All right. NYW. I'll talk to you.
All right.
Love
good
you.
night.
Good night.
Love you. Bye.
All right. Have a good one. Bye bye. No.
Look at me sitting on the toilet. Look. I'm sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet.
Oh my goodness, so much going on. Okay. Where y'all going? No, she is. Oh, she is search chat. Okay. I'm gonna end this.
Oh, she hated this guy.
And we're gonna go. I'm gonna end this and I'm gonna go be nosy.
Okay. Take care.
All right.
All right.
All right. I'll see you around.
Love y'all.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you too. All right, B-Town and Love Blake and Cassandra. I'm gonna run somewhere and see what's going on. All right, I will see y'all in somebody's chat. All right. Who is this talking? Bye, Cassandra. You still with us? No, she in Sir King chat. Okay, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go over to Sir King chat.